This has got to be Egypt, right? This has definitely got to be Egypt. It is Egypt. I knew it. It's so distinctive. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. How are you all? It's definitely evening for me. I was planning on streaming a lot earlier. And unfortunately, this patch was not quite working at the beginning. But thank you so much to all of the people at Thraxis, navigated by the wonderful Sarah, who managed to turn around a quick fix very quickly. So we're here. Huzzah! It's all wonderful. Hello, everyone. It's noon for you, Marcus. Goodness me. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm just, low-key demure this evening. That's all that's happening. America. You see, we've got kind of the two options. America is now having a lovely afternoon, or in some places even still morning. And then on the other side of the world, in New Zealand and Australia, we're kind of dipping round to the same thing now, aren't we? Which is fantastic. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I have a really important question. Why did they add university? They should be ashamed of themselves. Matthew, I'm glad you understand the severity of such a introduction of a wonder into the game. It's not good. We expected better. We expected there to be a more reputable establishment in the game, but that's fine. We just have to accept it is what it is, you know? Who have we got here? Erica, Sander, JB Genius, Perkins D. Oh, so many people I recognise. Lass, Paul, Booth, Hamster. There's a lot of people I recognise here. Ada Lovelace is such a great leader. I know. I know she wasn't everyone's favourite, but personally, I think she's brilliant. I think it's a fantastic pick for old Blighty. Oh my lord, I'm so excited for this. So excited for this. I make sure I build every game I play just for me, just for you. Whatever you do, don't build that wonder. It's never worth it. Never ever worth it. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. We haven't done the where are you from? Let's do that quickly. Where's everyone chipping in from this evening? We've got Brighton, lovely part of the world. Christchurch, I think that's New Zealand. I am ashamed to say I haven't heard of the new British wonder. You haven't been to Battersea Power Plant. It's thoroughly unremarkable and is now a museum. But if you've been to London, it's very, very unmistakable. It's massive. Atlantis, Michigan, Southern US, Paris, Florida, Leyland, Puerto Rico, Israel, Valencia, Scotland, Michigan, Netherlands, Thailand, Netherlands, Poland, Majapahit, very nice, France, Colorado, Syria. Oh, from Syria. Oh, fair play, Mustafa. That's really cool. Fair play. Colorado, Indiana, Nebraska, Iowa, Sacramento, California, Prague, Leicester, Deutschland. Somewhere between Aberdeen and Inverness. Was that deliberate, Callum? Or did you get lost going from one to the other? Carthage, yay, Denmark, Italy, Warsaw, Tunisia, Montana, Belgium. Battersea has some fine modern art, if that's your sort of thing. Martin, not only does it have some fine modern art, it's also got some absolutely atrocious modern art. It is an establishment of interesting modern art, definitely. If you haven't been, it's either really worth it or really isn't. I remember one time I went and the entire floor of Battersea had been done to resemble a giant chasm in the floor, and that was the entire piece of art. Was Battersea where they had the banana on the wall? I feel like there was a banana on the wall in Battersea at one point and then someone ate it. Did that start in Battersea? Or is that somewhere else? It could have been somewhere else, to be fair. It's the sort of rubbish, valid modern art that I would associate with the place. Who invited the British to our game, Perkins D? We were always invited. We simply showed up on time when we wanted to. After patch 1.10, which is where every good thing arrives. The only thing I can imagine when I hear Battersea is literally a sea made of batter. Yeah, all of the fish in the sea are ready for your evening fish and chips. That's how much batter is in there. It's wonderful. I'm glad Carthage is here. They are so fun with Charlemagne. I haven't tried that yet and I cannot wait. Isn't Battersea the one on the Pink Floyd cover? It might be. Oh, that's a good question. I have not seen that album cover in a long time, but I think it might be, you know. Absolutely. They should have made the one to the Battersea Dogs Home. Oh, that's the best bit. There used to be an amazing, well, there is still a TV show that's really good, but Paul O'Grady was a celebrity in the UK, and he did a fantastic show about Battersea Dogs Home, and it was brilliant. It was so heartwarming. R.I.P. Paul O'Grady. Hey, Pravis, how you doing? Nana Galactic's here as well. All of the Ursa cool people are here. Pretty sure it's America's job to show up, Nate, not the Brits. Look, it's us British. We always swoop in from the east with a huge armada when nobody expects it. It's what we do. It's what we do. I for one want to see Civ 6 Maori powers in Civ 7. Turn 1, the exploration age begins. I mean, that's the problem about the age system, but I could see them being really cool. I've no idea how it'd fit into the game. But they are a cool Civ. I do like them. The British are wizards. We're never late. We simply show up when we need it. It's so true. What's this? A small island in the middle of the sea? I'm keen to see if they included any Scottish cities. Yeah. Or Welsh. Whether or not they're going to go for Northern Irish or even Ireland. At what point in time are they taking the names of Great Britain? It's going to be very interesting. I don't know is the short answer. I have like 30 minutes before heading to my medieval sword fight training at the gym. What? You are like the coolest person ever. But I will make sure to recover the live and see how you found a way to break the game. I tell you what, most of my game breaks, yeah, as Pravis is saying, have gone. They've crucified all of the good mementos. Boo! It's like they knew what sort of fun we were having. Oh dear, terrible. Absolutely terrible. When am I cracking on? I'm just giving people a couple of minutes to jump onto the stream, and we're going to bring it up really quickly. Bring on the Maori. Also in general, off-topic channel, I just sent a shout out. In the general off-topic channel. Oh, you mean if the... Oh, hang on. Now you've mentioned it, I'm going to have to look. Oh, it's to somebody else. Okay, I thought it was to me for a second. Got all excited there. Imago Mundi's gone, I know. Which leaders do you put in your Dream Civ Blunt rotation? You'll have to explain what... Do you mean just like good Civs? What do you mean by that? Yeah, we'll check the mentors quickly. It's almost like Carl watched your stream. I know. We do need to ban Carl from our stream. We do. For the sake of the game, he must go. He must go. I know. Ada Mayans are so OP. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. They're so... She's so good. She's so wonderful. What new Civ would I like to see in a DLC? Well, we've got Britain now, so my heart can rest. My heart can rest now. But I'd like to see some extra cool American modern age Civs. I'd like to see Brazil. I'd like to see Canada. I think I would quite enjoy seeing in the exploration age, possibly Portugal would be cool to come back. And then I'd like to see the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. I'd like to see some proper World War II powers. Ottomans, Austro-Hungarian Empire. That would be cool. Maybe 2 Sicilies? That would be awesome. I'd like to see that sort of thing. I know. Banning Carl. Maybe this is the step we have to make. The Dutch. Yeah, the Dutch would be cool. As would like the Belgians. The Swiss. I was thinking about the Swiss as a modern age mountain civ before Nepal got announced. And I thought the Swiss would be really cool. Sort of like a modern day take on mountains. Right. Should we start this thing? Should we start this thing? I think we should. We've had long enough to get in. I can't hold this off any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time. Great Britain is here. Thankfully, we all knew, based on the reviews in the Steam store, based on the absolute split reception that Civ 7 has had so far, that something was fundamentally wrong with the game. Something was broken and we weren't sure what that was. People thought it might be UI. They thought it might be bugs. They thought it might be stability issues and crashes. It wasn't. It was none of that stuff. It was none of that stuff. Now Great Britain's in the game and we can all sleep properly. So tonight we're going to be playing some Great Britain. Possibly the best or worst, depending on your point of view, empire to have ever inflicted themselves from a small island just off the coast of France. Here we are. Now Napoleon has a goal indeed. So, as we can see, we have a new leader. We don't have two new leaders. If you're playing on the PlayStation, if you've got a PS5 and you have Civ 7 and you haven't booted it up this evening, I would very much recommend you go and have a sneaky peek. Because the consoles, especially I think the PS particularly, may have an extra leader that shouldn't have been revealed. Mr. Boulevard. But in the meantime, here we go. Ada Lovelace, the Enchantress of Numbers, is representing Blighty. And a wonderful pick Ada is. A fantastic representation of the best that our country can provide. I'm very happy to see her. And her abilities are absolutely ridiculous. They are absolutely ridiculous. Cities receive 2 science per age when you complete a civic mastery. I mean, that's already pretty good. Remember, this is civic mastery, not a tech mastery, but a civic mastery, okay? This resets at the start of each age, so you don't get to take this bonus from one age to the other, but there's plenty of civic masteries. That's all right. It's also per city as well. Remember that. Gain culture equal to 50% of your total science per turn when you complete a technology mastery. So, do you remember Korea in Civ 6? And we had the male leader, and I forget what he was called. Was he Sejong? I've lost track of my Korean leaders. I think it was Sejong. And he received a huge burst of culture when you went forward in age and technology. Thanks, Nano. You've got my back always. This is very similar to that. If we get a tech mastery, we get a little bit of extra culture. And that culture helps us with masteries. And that mastery helps us with science. And that science helps us with masteries. And those masteries help us with culture. It's circular. It's always been circular. So this is very exciting. This is very, very cool indeed. As you can see, we've got 3 Reina Mementos because I forgot to turn my mod off. So we'll play with a few. I think Ada comes with a few interesting ones. Let's go and find hers. Where's her stuff? Is it going to be put in a sensible place, or is it going to be hidden down the bottom? Oh, here it is. Right, here we go. So, first of all, punch cards. Gain 20 science per age for every science building constructed. To be honest with you, it's not a huge bonus. At the beginning of an age, it's quite good. At the end of an age, it's not very good at all. Turn your mods off if they haven't been updated. I think it should all be working because these are all just UI mods. We're okay. We're okay for now. If not, we'll just boot the game back up. It's fine. So punch cards gives you a little bit of science at the beginning of an age, but honestly, it's not a huge amount. Hey, Andrew. Good to catch you live too. So it's interesting. Then we have piano. 10% culture towards studying civic masteries. It's not a huge amount, but considering the fact that this is all that we want to do with Ada, this is quite good. So, that's good. The piano. Yeah, the age, the beginning of the age does matter. To an extent, although, you know, our seal proved that maybe is not always true. Note chi. Note chi. Dear audience, every time you research a technology or civic mastery, the capital gains production equal to 15% of its cost. Let me know in chat, do you think that this is balanced, or do you think that this is not balanced at all? Oh no. So, this is essentially the Mayan ability. However, It is only the capital, so it is not as broken as the Mayan ability. If we just quickly progress, we can have a quick look at the Mayans. She's very cool. If we have a look at the Mayans quickly, you can see that it is every time you research a technology, this settlement gains production. That spreads across everywhere, whereas Ada's ability is just the capital. However, it is still incredibly broken. Because technology and civic masteries are so much easier to get. They are so much easier to get. Is there no game audio? Oh no. It might just be very quiet. Hang on. Let me try this again. Can you hear this? Yeah, I can hear that. It's going to be very quiet. It's fine. It's fine. If we don't have it quiet, then she's going to shout at us later. So that's fine. So, I mean, we're going to have to take this, right? Note G is just a given. I think we're going to go for punch cards as well. What do you reckon? Punch cards or piano? We're gonna just go with an all Ada build today. I don't know which one. Maybe punch cards for the early game momentum. We're gonna have a lot of cities, like a bunch of cities if we can. Piano works better later. Punch cards works better earlier. Not sure. 2 pianos. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think we'd go piano. I'd switch piano XH. Oh, we're going straight in modern. We're playing Britain. There's no messing around. How about the Franklin... Yeah, Franklin glasses would be good because you get influence. But influence isn't a problem. That's really good early game. Late game, it's not so good. By the way, we have a slipper. Lafayette with Mexico is very, very strong. Yeah, Lafayette's just super strong anyway. Yeah, Maya Ada is just ridiculous. I think we'll go piano then. So note G and piano. Oh, undefined. All right, well, it'll figure itself out. And we're going to go straight for modern age. I just wanted to use her new mementos, right? We're going for a bit of theming. And then... Ta-da! Great Britain! Great Britain. Here we go. Oh, how wonderful. Workshop of the World. Yeah, Kite and Key is really, really good, but we're just using the Ada mementos today. I want to see all the new ones. Great Britain, Workshop of the World. 25% gold towards purchasing buildings. And 25% production towards constructing buildings. That's everywhere. That's just a bonus. And that's... really, really cool. Yeah, see you later, Nano. Good to see you. Yep, Modern Age live stream. We're going to rule Britannia. However...
New donation from Uncivil Engineer 3. Just remember not to play on online speed. Don't want to be a bad civilization player.
Hey now, don't you be dissing the online players, alright? Online is fine. I love online speed. Online speed is fantastic. I won't be having that. I won't be having that nonsense. Fight for your right to online speed. Thank you so much, Uncivil Engineer. That's very sweet of you. We 50% more to convert towns into cities. So we do need a little bit more gold to make our cities. If you want to know why, Britain is one of those countries that has an absolutely incredibly massive capital and then tiny other cities. Now, we do actually have a lot of other cities. But unlike a lot of countries... the other cities outside of London pale in comparison to the population density or size of London. So places like Manchester, Birmingham, Bristol, they're all tiny, absolutely tiny compared to London. We have a very oversized capital for the sort of split of economy, and that was because London was very much the hub of the world, and all of the, yes, the colonies sort of sent all of their stuff unwillingly to London. 30% construction towards constructing Battersea Power Station. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Battersea Power Station, basically...
New donation from Tom 3.
Thank you, Tim. Tom. Tim. Thank you, Tom. That's very kind of you. Oh, I love seeing that coffee rocket bounce up and down. That's very, very sweet. Battersea Power Station is effectively Venetian Arsenal now. That's effectively the wonder that gives you 2 boats instead of 1, which we'll be using to make the Revenge. A unique, heavy naval unit. Enemy tiles and tiles adjacent to the target take 25% of the total damage done to the target. That's right. We have a splash damage battleship. HUZZAH! Now, I don't know if that actually stacks with the naval commander splash damage. Today we will be trying and testing that, but I hope that it does. Clearly Amsterdam was and is the hub of the world. Yeah, it's true. Hi Max, how you doing? Good to see you. We also have the Antiquarian, which is a unique explorer with 5 culture for every tile from your capital when you use excavate artifacts. If you go and steal other people's artifacts that are ages away from you, you get a lot of culture. The unique quarter is the financial center. It gives me 2 gold for every connected settlement. I'll be honest with you, that's quite underwhelming in the modern age. I would have liked to have seen 2 gold per age and then given that to 6 gold. But hey, who am I to say? Royal Exchange, adjacency for quarters and wonders, just gives you raw gold. Manufactory, production, purely for resources and wonders, and then a bit of gold for navigable rivers. Fine. So production, gold, war, a bit of everything with Britain. Should be good. Leave it to the British to call their power station a world wonder, I know. Right. Deity. I tell you what, you can let me know. What are we going to do today? Pick a map. So I will give you some options for maps. We can either go for Continents Plus. We can go for Archipelago. We can go for Fractal. Or we can go for Shuffle. There won't be long to vote in this one. So the vote will appear as a linked, a pinned comment in the chat right now. Go and vote. You have about 30 seconds to get those votes in. Remember, if you haven't liked the stream, if you don't mind doing that whilst you're voting, that would be incredibly kind. It massively helps to get YouTube to send the fact that I'm streaming out to my subscribers, which you'd think they would do automatically, but they do not do. So thank you very much for liking the stream. That is very kind. We're going to go for online speed, no matter what people say. And I think today we'll go for a small map, just because we're on stream and I want to see something a little bit more contained. Or do we go for standard? Dunno. Marathon speed? No way. This is a stream. We want to actually get to the proper stuff. If I was on marathon, nothing would happen on this stream. So politely, no. You know what? The last time I played a marathon speed game was my Portugal sub-challenge game. What did we get to? 40,000? Can't remember. That was really good. Something like that. Is the DLC already out? Yeah, it's out.
Donation from Uncivil Engineer 3 should be able to build the British Museum instead of a World's Fair, and it just sucks in everyone else's culture and gold like a black hole.
It's true. It's really, really true. Yeah, just absorb everyone else's artifacts. Why not? All right, you've got 3, 2, 1 ending poll. Thank you for that, Uncivil Engineer. That's very, very kind. YouTube tried to sneakily unsubscribe me from your channel. Jordan. My goodness, you spotted it. Good on you. Good on you for fighting back. Archipelago. There we go. We will truly rule the seas. We'll go for standard speed, I think, for now. And then we'll go for catastrophic. We'll go for a bit of a long age just to give ourselves the flexibility to do what we want. I think that'll be fine. I'd love to see a game stat for how many people play Marathon. Got to be less than 5%. Yeah, I think Marathon is a very, very devoted, small percentage of people. But if you endanger that small percentage, they will come fighting. Absolutely fighting. Right. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready? You ready for some Great Britain? Oh, she's gone for Eleanor Pink. She's gone for Eleanor Pink. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, fantastic. London doesn't have a navigable river, which I was kind of hoping it would, given London being on a navigable river, but we have the Eleanor of Aquitaine Pink. Fair enough, that's fine. Yeah, the advanced start is really, really good. It's really, really, really good. Marathon is primarily used as a suggestion to Ursa, but she continually knocks away. Look, maybe if we had some, we should have some sort of donation goal sometime to force me to play Marathon. That'd be a good thing. I could put up a little little donation goal thing on the right of me, and maybe if that maxed out, then we would do some Marathon. Ada is released on Crossroads of the World DLC. So I believe if you've got Founders or Deluxe, or you've bought the DLC separately, you'll have her now. Now, it would only be a one-time thing. It would only be a one-time thing. Do it for 100k subs. Look, Sammy Bob, Caleb, Callum, everyone that is chuntering away for a Marathon game. If you can get me to 100k subs, I will happily do a Marathon game. 100%. I would do a whole Marathon game on stream. It would be great. Right. So, let's just quickly get stuck into this advanced start. What am I looking at? An archipelago map basically is divided into 4 quarters with some islands stacked around. So we'll be on one of these. We'll have someone there, someone there, someone there, probably. This quarter might have this island on it as well. I'm not sure. We'll see very quickly what's our part. And then there's distant lands, which will have its own quarter. Once the advanced start is complete, we will be given access to the entire map. We'll be able to see all the land of our homelands, and then we'll be able to see the border outlines of the distant lands. The rivers are really cool, aren't they? Now, I believe we've seen a bit of a change in the culture victory. It's a little different. It's a little different. The World's Fair is still there, but there are other things, such as natural wonders, that can now give artifacts. And there are slightly fewer artifacts at the beginning of the game. So we'll try and do this. I tell you what, you let me know. I will let you pick. What's our win con? What do you want me to do? So either we can go for economic, which I can never spell. That would be like Britain rich. We definitely stole everyone's gold. We'll go for military, which is sun never sets. Then we'll go for science, Brits in space. And then we'll go for culture, which is your marbles, please. So, you can pick a win con for me. The good thing about Civ 7 is that every single yield kind of plays into every single win condition in a little bit. So you tell me. The culture has been updated ever slightly, but I think predominantly it's very similar to how it goes. You have Simon but no Nepal. Are you playing on PS, Ben? Are you playing on PS? I think you might be. So we'll see what you want me to do. Either we can go for Britain has the railways, or Britain in space, or Britain has a huge revenge ship. We have 10 points. We have 10 points to make this advanced start. So what do we want to do? We could go for military science, steam engine, or academics. We could just go for an economy, and we could build up our cities really quickly. I think we want the city. The city's pretty obvious. We want that. That's good. Then, I'm tempted to go for some wildcard attributes. I'm allowed 2 of those. That would be 4 attribute points, which is pretty good. I don't mind that. Get your votes in, people. 158 people have voted. There's almost 600 of you watching right now. You could decide. If anyone is voting science and culture, stop. Not that I'm influencing the vote, but this is really close between economic and military. This is 33%, 35%, and it's changing as I'm looking at it. You could decide. There are only about 10 votes between the two. Get those votes in. You've got 10 seconds left. Pillage the heritage of the world. I know, Provis. I know your marbles would be so much safer in this British institution. Alright? Elgar is nothing but a charitable conservationist at heart. 5 seconds. Get your votes in. It's pinned. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's getting close, but military is going to win. Okay. So, basically what we want to do is get to revenge as soon as we can, which is combustion. So I'm thinking, actually, because the turns are pretty long here, I might just go for the 3. And then we'll go start stealing other people's stuff. So 1, 2, 3, just to get the tech boost. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 like that. I could go for the population or the gold. But I always go for all of the towns. So today I think we're not going. We're going to do something a little bit different. This is our science-y setup. So we'll try this. The city, I would like to be on the coast. Maybe up in the north. What wonders have we got? What would be really good for a naval game? I believe, yeah, citrus. Citrus increases production towards naval units, which is quite fun. So, we'll see. As was it true that pressing the like button boosts the algorithm for your stream? It is true. Thank you so much for bringing that up. What a lovely viewer you are. Yes, if people do like the stream, that would massively help the algorithm. It is hugely appreciated. But, you know, that was just a question. That wasn't me boosting that. That was just a lovely person wanted to bring that to your attention. Thank you very much. Let's go for the city here. I can get a good chunk of these resources in one place. Kind of looks a little bit like Britain, doesn't it? Like a little bit. Not fully. But it looks a little bit like a very simplified bit of a very small Scotland. Not quite. Right. Let's go for the city there. Bristol in the north. Interesting. And then we've got 3 towns. So I feel like a town over here is a really good idea. But I might need to put it on the coast. I do like my coastal towns. I just think the connections work so better because I believe they're still pretty broken. We wouldn't get that sugar, but that's not the worst thing in the world. So let's go for one there. Stoke-upon-Trent. That's an unfortunate city. And then we're going to go for one there. Or here. Here, because then we can get the coffee. It's on the coast as well. And then I'm going to go... We've got one left. Yeah, a bit of a squeeze in Inverness. We could go down to the south. Or up here to get the citrus. I think I might go up there to get the citrus. We've got other places we can settle in the middle. Nice. But Hull is now connected. And you can see Hull is connected to Bristol. Birmingham is connected to London and Bristol. Stoke is just connected to Bristol and London. Okay, so the roads are kind of working a little bit. We'll see. How do I feel about Great Britain being yet another economic expansionist civ in modern? I know there's a lot of them that have gone that way. There are a lot of them that have gone that way. I'm not necessarily sure about that. Right. Let's have a look at this. Culture. I think, well, there's no choice on this one, but I think we're going to go culture towards civic masteries, because this would be very, very handy with Ada's ability, where if we get a civic mastery, we get 2 science per age on all of our cities, which is very useful indeed. So, we're going to go for that. Then, diplomatic, we don't have any points. Scientific, we do. Science there, and then science towards tech masteries for exactly the same thing. Now we have 10 points. Now we have 10 points. Firstly, we're going to go military. So we need to be a bit punchy. So we're going to gain 1 war support in all of our wars. Fine. Nice, easy one. Production towards training military units. Again, pretty simple one. Then, later down the line, we're going to ignore the happiness penalty from unrest and captured settlements. It's not going to do me anything right now, but I'd like this in the settlement limit when we get to it. Scientific, I'm going to quickly unlock constructing buildings because that 15% is going to stack with the England bonuses. Speaking of, I would like to stack with the England bonuses again and go for gold in every settlement, gold for every tech and civic mastery completed, because again, we're just synergizing, and then gold towards purchasing in all settlements. So we're just building on the bonuses that England has got for us so far. Then, I'm going to take the happiness per age, because I think this is just a really neat little ability. We want to suzerain as many city-states as possible, because it helps with military. So we'll pick up this one. Then, I'm wondering if wonder production is worth it. It may not be. But I could get down to culture from specialists. I could go to science on specialists. I think I'm going to go down the science tree, and we're going to go for golden happiness towards buildings or science and settlements for resources. This is a really good bonus beginning of the game, not so good end. So we're going to go for the golden happiness towards buildings and then science on specialists, because we're going to get quite a few of those. Then we're going to go the naughty government or authoritarianism today, because we're going to go for the military. So let's pick up that bonus. And so it begins. There's one thing I want to see happening in the modern age. A not alignment civic tree. I know if you don't pick anything, you get something. That would be fairly cool. I'd like to see that too. Combustion. Let's unlock the revenge, so we can get more revenge on people. Any game that gives us more revenge is a good game. We've got 1,000 gold. I am now wondering whether we want a third city. We could either promote up Birmingham. We could promote up Stoke. Stoke has 28 production. Birmingham has 31. So I'm actually thinking, which I know I should be careful, maybe Stoke. So I've got something on the other side of the continent. We're going to do a lot of conquering for our other towns, so I'd rather get the city up first. So there's our third city, Stoke. Then Birmingham. What UI mods are I using? I use all the mods that we list on the Discord, but I don't know. Can I actually show you in-game? I'm not sure if I can show you in-game. No. Just a bunch. The main one is Succotax. Succotax UI mods is the main one. Can you please go over what is in the updated UI and what is in your mods? Briefly, most of what you see is mods. I haven't actually seen the difference between the unmodded UI because I just... I prefer the modded UI. So I'm using it quite a bit. I apologize. I don't have a direct reference for you there. But that's fine. Yield bonus. Oh, now this is a difference. So there are some resources now that have an unassigned bonus. Yield bonuses when unassigned. 3 gold and 3 happiness. Interesting. Is this with city as well? It is. Oh, that's interesting. Do I want the gold and the happiness? Or do I want the... Oh, interesting. So all these factory bonuses are now giving me something. I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I guess it's just always been around but never said. Yeah. I think I just missed that. So there you go. It's there. In terms of civics, we're going to go for Dogo, just because it's so broken, we might as well. Why is it 1 turn? Why is it 1 turn? Oh. No. No. All right. Well. I'm not building it. I refuse to. That would be the play. That would be the play. I think it's because of an advanced start, your capital gets the first building for 3. And I think they just haven't got rid of that yet. And that's the only reason I could possibly see that would be 3. It gives a wildcard attribute point as well. Why is it so good for such a wonderful... You know what? I'm going to blame you. I'm going to just blame you all, okay? It's on the vote. I'll respect the vote, but I trust that you wonderful people watching this will know your priorities. And you will all vote no. I have faith that you will all vote no because you respect what is right in the world. What is correct in the world. I just know you'll all come through. I don't even have to worry about it. You know? I just don't even have to worry. You voted for it because it's wrong. No. You can't. Do I want to build... There is a better Ironworks Military Academy by like 1 tile there, but I can't be bothered to build all the way around on that. So we're going to go just for this. To get the production. Why is it at 81% yes? What are you all doing to me? No. Chat. No. Don't do that. Oh, I expected better. I expected better. Oh, we have the Greek abilities. Oh, that's really good for befriending independence. We're going to put that in quickly. Right. And then we're going to go for... We could go for culture and settlements not founded by me, but that's fine. Production towards constructing fortification buildings later will be very handy. Army commander is very handy as well. Maintenance for cavalry. Now, I think I actually start with quite a few cavalry. Or is it all line infantry? What does my army commander start with? Oh, like 1 cavalry. Okay, yeah, no, that's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. So we're going to go for just diplomatic stuff at the beginning. And then that'll do for now. We'll go for this one. All right. 83%, 200 votes. I feel dirty. This is going to be maybe the first time I've built this all game since I've owned it. And this is horrible.
New donation from Uncivil Engineer 3. Yes, Ursa. Come to the dark side. Build it. Join us. Even now I feel the darkness rising in you.
I want to be a Skywalker. I want to be a Skywalker. I don't want to build it. I don't... No. Thank you for the donation. That's very sweet of you, Uncivil Engineer, but... Oh, okay. This feels wrong. This feels really quite wrong. There's a good place for science on these 2 tiles, though. On this one. So maybe I'll build it here, but... Or maybe I just put it there. For most adjacency. That feels wrong. That feels really quite wrong. I'm actually going to just go for production early game in my capital. I've actually taken to avoiding specialist for a little bit early game, and it tends to work quite well. So we'll see if this continues. I know it's not Big Ben. I know. What does the English tree look like, by the way? It starts with Pax Britannia, which is a great thing. There's the Royal Exchange. Production to settlements for every factory resource assigned to them is massive later in the game. There's Battersea. Receive a second naval unit each time you train a naval unit. That's huge. We want that as soon as we can. So we're actually going to go to that really quickly. Then it's movement for civilians. Cities with both a great work and a resource give science and culture. That's a very small bonus, that one. 3 gold for each building in towns. That's huge. That's really big. And then resource capacity for settlements with a port. That's pretty good. And then splendid isolation. At the start of a turn, if you have positive or 0 gold per turn, units receive 3 combat strength. Okay. These are weird bonuses, but I like that. Don't skip the... I refuse. I refuse. Oh. It's not beautiful. It's a place of lies and sorrow and pain. Where's my pigeonhole? Why did you get rid of my pigeonhole before you told me you chucked me out, you horrible institution? Alright, well, we got steam engine, which gives me more production and food. We got electricity, which means we can build a laboratory and get a specialist limit. Does Sleepy feel the same about this institution? I don't know. Let me ask. Right, what do we reckon? Thumbs up or thumbs down to your opinion of the uni? What do you think? That's a big thumbs down. Yeah, that's a big thumbs down. You're just going to have to trust me on that one. Poppy Dude! Hey, thanks so much. That's very kind of you. Good to see you here. That's a wonderful donation. Very kind. They made me build it, Poppy Dude. Look at it. Look how horrible it is. I blame chat entirely for that. That's not nice. Why is that 16 production on the ironworks? That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm not complaining. But, that is pretty wild. We need a tile that's not really boosted by anything, so this is actually the good one to do, but yeah. Let's have a look at the map, by the way. Confucius to the south with 4 settlements. We've got, this looks like Iban to the south right, southeast with 4 settlements. And then we've gone for Isabella to my right. Isabella looks actually quite tricky to take, but look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful wonder. That's a beautiful wonder. Look at that. Production, happiness, and science per age, and then culture to adjacent rural tiles. Wow. That's pretty good. Oh. You're a fake fan, Jordan. All you need to know is that they stole my crisps. Okay? That's all you need to know. She's got 2. There's Torres as well. What a... Wow. We might have to go and liberate all that stuff. And there's another natural wonder here. Wow. Actually, can we does this mod let us do that? Wonder. No, hang on. How do we search for this? What's the search? In natural? No. I don't know what you'd search for to get this one. This is a modded search function, by the way. Don't get too excited. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just can't quite pick them up yet. And then we have Tecumseh. We've got Hatshepsut. We have Amina. And hidden under here, we have Xerxes. Now, I'm actually looking at all this. And Hatshepsut is looking particularly conquerable. Island. 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 I think we know who our first target is. Expedition base. But this will give me all of the mountains, right? So, expedition base. Yeah, look. I guess it is showing kind of the wonders, though, isn't it? Yeah, so... that's not one. None down here. I didn't get one. I'd like to point that out. None over there. Yeah, we'll see. The first city-states I actually want to go for, weirdly enough, are military ones. We would like military city-states today because they give huge combat power. So we're going to look for those. Like there's one here. It's aggressive, which kind of checks out. But we want as many of these as we can. It looks like there's only actually one, which is a shame. Yeah, all right. So we'll go for this one. 120 influences now. We're going to give you assault, extra combat strength, extra combat strength, extra combat strength, 5. And then we'll go for gold for quartermaster and then reinforcement faster. Excellent. Go to that. Pack in, pack in. We don't have red coats, unfortunately, but we've got the closest thing possible. Wanted to see if there's something special at Britain if they built the university and if there was a narrative event. I don't know, maybe there will be a narrative event at some point. But we certainly haven't got that narrative event at the moment. I will spend a bit of gold quickly on resources by getting some merchants. Merchants are very handy because in the modern age, we don't need to actually move them across the map. We can just buy them. So we'll start with 5 and we'll go through the 5 best routes on the map. Yeah, this is DLC. This is, Ada is part of the Crossroads of the World DLC. As has begun to get launched today. Less than 1 month after. It's fine, it's fine. We've got all this expansion. I do like expansionist stuff, I won't lie. Let's go for settlers and then into warehouse buildings. I really like that. I'd like to get that one. You've been moving the merchants the whole game like a chump. It only works in the modern age. It's only a modern age thing. Open borders. Yep. Her dress is absolutely massive. Fair play. I don't know how she gets anything done. We're going to beeline anything that isn't Hatshepsut, but I would like heavy naval units, which I believe is oil. I think that's oil, right? Heavy naval oil. So we'll start with this route to Delhi. Excellent. Then... Come on. Don't glitch. Here we go. Then we need some more oil. 2 sources to Confucius. Done. I've been moving much... 30 euros and 2 civs and 1 leader. 1 month is... Don't question it. It's fine. I've been taking the 10% city growth. So you're saying the 1 is better. Now, it depends. If you have a lot of cities, this is really, really quick for growing up the population in them. Specifically, if you're going for a specialist build, this and then this makes your specialists like almost 3. So this is really good for a specialist build. If you're going for a wide build, which I typically do, the extra population and then the extra yield in towns is really good. So city bonuses, town bonuses. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of conquering, I'm going to get a lot of towns. So that's why I'm focusing on that. Lille is gold and oil. Okay, that's really good. We like that. More oil. There's more oil here in Rostov. Great. Got 1 more merchant. We do. And then there's probably some better routes hidden. Kabul. Or we just go for loads of resources. No, this is Hatshepsut. We don't want that. How much oil have I got? I've got 5 sources. That's almost full, you know. Let's do it. Let's commit to the full +6. You can only get 6 bonus. So you might as well claim it. There you go. So now we've got loads more resources. Which we're going to just move around a bit. just to get max benefit. There we go. Perfect. And then we start to just sort of move my army a little bit. I would like a naval commander at some point, a fleet commander. So I would just spend a bit of gold on that. Do you start promotions? You don't. That's a shame. And then next turn, I might start to denounce Egypt. Just because. Ideally, we'd like to go to war as soon as possible. Ideally, there's no delay. Birmingham being called a town. To most people in Britain, it sort of is. But yeah, it is quite amusing. Right, 30% production towards training military units or the combat strength. We haven't quite gone to war, so we'll go through that to start with. And then we'll go for culture for every tradition. That gives me just a little bit. That's fine. Trade maps. Fine. I'll get the gold per turn. Loads more production in my capital now. We're going to start just spamming ships of the line. Down south anyway. In the north, maybe not so much. It'll take them a little while to get there. Let's instead go for a grocer. Or the military academy. Let's go for the military academy. There. 5 production over here. Let's just focus on a bit of production to start with. I wish you could reinforce commander with boats. I was playing with exploration earlier, managing all the boats. Yeah, I wish that was working properly, but alas, it doesn't seem to be at the moment. Which is a real pain, but what can you do? Right, you wait there. As soon as we have 4 boats, we'll go. We're going to go for HUZZAH like pretty much immediately. Because these are good islands. And if there's anything that Great Britain understands, it's a good island. So what do you think about cropping the top of your face videos so you can see a little bit more of the game? Oh, I'm sorry, am I a bit big? You want me to... I can shrink down a tiny bit. Is that better? Like that? Go a tiny bit smaller. Little mini micro Ursa on the side of the game. It's fine. It's fine. None of you want to see me. It's okay. I don't mind. It's fine. It's okay. So now we're going to go for the science from specialists and then the culture from specialists, I think. We're not going to put any sanctions for it at the moment, so we'll pop that in. Because we do have some specialists now appearing. That's a good tile. Birmingham's still growing for now. Hull is still growing for now. Hides the glare. Perkinsty, if you weren't so lovely, I would be extremely offended. How dare you? How very dare you? Yeah, I think London's got to have Dogo. It does give yields to adjacent tiles. Bank. Oh yeah, we'll pop it there for now. For the clay pit. Keep the production coming for now. Like so. Dump. The cam screen smaller. You really want it? Hang on. We'll vote on this. I feel like camera size. Bigger. Smaller. Just the same. We'll get some feedback from everyone on this one. And I'm going to start buying ships of the line. If I had lots of silver, this would help. I've only got 2, but never mind. And you'll start sailing around. Hold Alt to crop. What, the webcam? In OBS? Cool. Fair play, fair play. It's always rather worrying when the audience knows more about streaming than I do, but I respect that. I respect that fully. Now, we actually do want to get to an ideology fairly quickly, but I'm not rushing it today. We're going to become British. We're going to go Pax Britannia to start with. And then I think I need the influence early again. So at the moment, Hull is only connected to one. It's just not worth it. Birmingham is more places. Let's start sending the food out from Birmingham. Hub town. I'm a hub town, Ursa. There you go. 6 influence now. That just helps. It's 20% extra. And it'll help my cities to grow. Yeah, it was Canada. It was the Canadian song. Alas, no more. More production in Stoke. Some spices for some extra spicy yields. Farmers market. I do like farmers markets. Just check quickly. I need to befriend this first. Sorry. We're going to have to be really, really awkward and just not accept. I've only got 2 towns at the moment, so it doesn't matter. Staying a monarchy as long as possible is a very British decision. I know. We're not a monarchy, though. I'm authoritarian Britain. It's already gone horribly wrong. Don't think about it too much. Let's build over this pavilion. Like so. Claim the artifact. Yay! Yay! Right, you wait there. I've got 1 boat. No, wait, 2 boats. We need more than that. I think 3 boats, we might as about get away with this. But we... Or... Yeah, actually. Just about. Oh, look. The artifacts are out. It's Dogo! Way! I haven't had any pancakes on Pancake Day. What is this? I haven't had any pancakes. I would love pancakes. Finally time for tea. Hey, Ramen Holiday. How you doing? Let me know how you get on. Let me know what horrible, disgusting changes to the AI you would make here. Look, it's the revenge. Da da da. Da da da. Revenge. In the first years of the 20th century, as militaries began to embrace the destructive potential of mechanized warfare, dreadnoughts hit the water. These were the ships that relied upon large, long-range guns, which would both dominate naval battle in World War II and see their power superseded by aircraft in the same conflict. The Revenge class of British warships had 8 15-inch guns mounted on 4 turrets of secondary battery, along with the side of the ship, and platforms for early fighter and reconnaissance aircraft. They saw brief battle in World War I, but primarily saw service in the interwar years. By World War II, they were eventually phased out in favour of more modern ships. So our special ship, if you really wanted to know, is something that got phased out. That's fine. It's a cool name for it, but it did get phased out pretty quickly. Never mind. It's fine. Now we're going to just go for... So if we go for the mastery, we increase our science, right? No, hang on. The tech mastery is gaining culture. So that's less important. Instead, let's go for industrialization. Is 1 boat enough? I feel like 1 boat isn't enough. We'll come for next time with 2 boats. That'll be fine. Got to read the law on Brazil's Minas Gerais class in Civ 6. That's pretty sad. I know. For such a cool boat. Oh my lord, the Revenge has 5 movement. Oh, hello. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Britain intensifies. Yeah. Oh, amazing. Okay, we're just going to build a few revenges. Revenge-I? Revenge-o? What's plural of revenge? Multiple revenges. Something like that. And then up to the north, we'll build a laboratory on the same tile that I've just built the military academy. A heavy ship with 5 movement. Yep. Oh, Britannia. That's what we're looking for today. Yeah, but it is a slow unit animation. That is very true. But, you know, we soldier on. Let's get this as quickly as we can, by the way. I would like that city-state. Revengerance. The revengeing. That's what it is. So we don't actually need to get that close. We could just do that now. Yeah, okay, there is a fleet with a boat there. Let's just be wary of that. The ship of the line is a little outdated, but no matter. Our revenges are making their way. The world is not going to like this form of Ursa, by the way. Oh, look! Oh, look! The ship of the line wants to play, does it? Oh, that's an unfortunately timed emergence. +3 combat strength. Da-da-da! And we're going to go for Army Commander experience as well on this one. So that's all looking lovely. Okay. So again, until the specialists really do jump on large amounts, which they're kind of starting to be fair. Yeah, they're starting to. So let's start building on this stuff to get a little bit more science. More revenge. Are you allied with anyone mysteriously? No, she's not. Declare war. 1 war support for me. Yes. I'm after the Suez. Now. Well, for a second there, I thought it was like, this ship has 50 range. I was thinking, does it? I'm actually tempted to take the fleet commander out first to stop her from gaining experience. I think that's the best thing to do. We'll bring this forward 1 more tile. The revenge forward 1 more tile. Bring you to that. And then the ship of the line. Nope. Shoot. Why are you not... Oh, I find the ship of the line movement so glitchy. And now it thinks I've got to be adjacent to a unit. Am I just missing something with naval combat at the moment, right? Because this clearly says 2 movement, but then it won't let me shoot unless I'm next to it. Alright, and again it's moved forward. I didn't want you to move forward. I wanted you to stay there. Alright, well, fine. Let's go for the range distance. I think Navy versus Navy is melee only. Is it actually? I thought it wasn't. Huh. Yeah, fine. It's the sea mountains. It's the sea mountains. Oh, of course. I do apologize. Should have known. Navy versus land is bombardment. Alright, fine. Naval units melee each other. Of course they do. Is there anything that increases the naval range then? I guess if I've got spotter, then I can do it. Then it might work. That might be what I'm thinking of. We'll test that in a second. So they're going to retreat their navy and pull it back a little bit, which they've done. They're going to do big damage against my Revengers, unfortunately. But that's fine. Then we'll go to destroy this fleet commander as soon as possible. You let us? Yes. Okay, fleet commander down. Pull you forward. And we'll go for you to that. You to that. We'll take out the boats first. Oil resource +6 is a lovely resource. We like that. Actually, I'm going to start bombarding the city just a bit because I don't want to move off that commander. However, my units, I'm going to start unpacking a couple. As long as they're protected by boats, we're okay. They're not quite redcoats, but they'll do. We'll start doing some amphibious attacks as well, just to start lowering the health of the city. You can't range attack other naval units. I know. I don't know if that's deliberate. Is that a deliberate thing? Or is it just as things are? I don't know. I don't know. Will we ever know? Will we ever truly understand the unfathomable mind of Civ 7? Oh, that's a big chunk of gold. Lovely. I know, I miss redcoats. Redcoats were low-key so powerful. They were so powerful. I loved them. They were really, really good. Warweariness. So let's start. We're only going to chuck in if she starts bringing us below 0. There's Spotter. So it's retaliation. I don't think it's well explained. Well explained? What? Of course it's well explained. Let's build the port. And does that change the connection? Not yet. No. But at least we've got to port that. Let's revenge that. That's that. Amazing. Okay. So they did a little bit of damage against the line infantry. Oh no, they didn't. Against the boat. That's fine. However, we can now move in. In we go. Tally-ho. I think it makes more sense just to blast the city at this point. So we're going to... nope, that's not the one I want. Well, the naval commander. There you go. And now we have gunfire support. This gives splash. Enemy units and tiles adjacent to the target take 50%. Our boats were already giving 25%. So now we'll test to see if it truly is splash. So if I attack the city center, it just does defense because it's just a regular attack. But okay, we'll try it on something else in a second. But it's worth testing. Right. This is really good. The Bulgarian wonder is the Rila Monastery. Ah, yeah, okay. I did see that quite a few people had access early via PlayStation. Oh dear. We shouldn't laugh, but at the same time, we should. We should always laugh. The schoolhouse. I don't think that actually has much adjacency, does it? It's just specialist. It's 1. Build over the university. It would be okay. This is the tile I want to replace, though. So let's go for the city park. Like so. Nice. Just reading the Mentor changes list. And they nerfed the sight range one. They also nerfed the unique improvement one, which I think is tragic. That looked really fun. And it was really fun. I played with it quite a bit. Ugh. Alas. They knew it was too much fun. And they had to intervene. There we go. Another revengeing. Excellent. And yes, look, there you go. We did a little bit of damage around. Where are you off to? Where are you going? There you are. I was like, where are you off to, good sir? You're too much fun, Bose. How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. What are you up to, Bose? What are you working on? Ooh, the revengeing is becoming revengified. Pop it back in there for now. We don't want it to be too much revenge. There's only a certain amount of revenge that we can tolerate. Bam. Why is it attacking the unit? I mean, I love the way it attacks the unit rather than the... Oh, but it did kill the boat. Look at that. The splash damage then took it out. Nice. Right. You go to that. Now we'll go to the... Against cities. Yep, fortified. Oh, no, I instead go half damage when flanking. That'll do. Not 7, I can tell you that much. Oh, dear. What have you been playing? I'm curious. What's on Bose's list of cool games at the moment? Pravis was telling me all about Balatre, which I really need to have a go at. So that looks good. Hey, we've taken a settlement. That's our first one. Well, we haven't got an ideology yet, so we're only getting 1 point from that. But look, it's the economy. In this economy, we have to take anything we can. Okay, there's a land ship. There's always something. Oh, I was Balatre piled very hard for a while. It's a great game. Just don't get it for your phone, otherwise it's all you'll ever play. Does it work well on the phone? I was actually quite curious about that. See if it worked well on the phone. Sounds like it does. Black Myth Wukong. I did see that. That looked really good. Again, haven't played it. Have not played it. I should. That's on me. Now we're going to go and see if we can befriend some friendly city-states. We'll grab one there. Munich. And maybe Stone Town. Start whipping these together. And Munich, I'm just going to speed up so that I get the 3 tech nice and quickly. I actually have it on an iPad and I use it while working out. Really? Ah. That's cool. Don't forget the masteries. Yeah. We're going to start doing that in a second. So, production to settlements for every factory resource supplied will be good in a bit. But there's the Royal Exchange. There's industrialization. Oh, it's now the Hearthstone music. Always reminds me of. Now we're going to get the Mastery of Industrialization, which will give me some culture. Then we're going to get the Civic Mastery to get Battersea, but then that will also give me Science. Huzzah! Oh, Rifle Infantry. Nice. So it's just quarters and wonders, right? So it doesn't really matter where it goes. The manufactory is just navigable rivers and wonders. All right, so... as long as it's next to a wonder, that's all that matters. And quarters, I guess. Can't build it there. Can't build it there. Can't... oh no, that is obsolete. So we could build it there. Okay, that's fine. To answer your question, I'm getting into RimWorld, Project Zombie, and playing more Factorio. Hey, that sounds really fun. That sounds awesome. Quite jealous, actually. Ageless. Oh, legally trash. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. For you to get Balatre, it's immensely entertaining and great on the phone. Oh, legally trash. That's very kind. Well, there you go. You've kind of tipped my hand on that one. Thank you. I've heard it's a really, really good game. And it's what the algorithm, for whatever reason, wants to serve up to me at the moment. It's like, you watched one Balatre video. Here's lots. I'm like, thank you. Thank you, I guess. Can I watch something? No? No, nothing else? Okay. Cool. That's a city over there, so I'm tempted to go for that. But we might just spend a turn. Getting some splash damage. Bam. Nice. You level up. You heal for a second. You go to that. You shoot. You heal for a second. You upgrade. Oh, I've got some more upgrades now. This is good. Upgrade. 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 If he doesn't buy it within 24 hours, request a refund on your... I play it while my wife watches Below Deck for the ultimate experience and melting my brain. Ah, that's really sweet. Thank you very much. I will definitely have to take a look. Oh, that's why... Oh, hang on. I was wondering why I wasn't very happy. I'll explain it. Thoughts on the DLC? I've just played it this stream. I don't really... I haven't played it a lot, but, I mean, from what I can see, it seems fun. Yeah. Difficult to say. Let's buy some... what do we do? I think we save our gob for a sec. Yeah, it's, it is, of course, very close to the launch of the game. But Carthage looks like a lot of fun. Britain, I kind of got the impression a little bit that Britain was, oh, this rifle infantry is actually stuck. They're actually stuck. That's hilarious. Yeah, I got the impression that Britain was the lesser interesting in terms of like raw mechanics, and Carthage definitely seems to be the one that's got like the cool stuff going on. But it does look fun nonetheless. Let's get that. Should we get the rail stations going quickly? Just want to keep these rural towns as long as I can. There's the Royal Exchange. This wants to be next to navigable rivers, doesn't it? Ah, so actually, I'm going to buy the port. That's a rubbish place to put the port. What else goes on a navigable river? I think just that at the moment. We're going to have to take a worse than normal port, but that's fine. That now gives me the option to put the Royal Exchange, yeah, on this bend. That's good. Ada seems really cool. Seems really cool. Ada definitely, with the Mayans, could be one of the most broken combinations we've seen in the game so far. So Ada is all about bouncing between masteries, you know? So if you get civic mastery, all of your cities gain science. If you get a tech mastery, you get a bonus chunk of culture. So she seems like somebody that builds momentum really, really quickly. The Steam reviews of Crossroads of the World are in, and it's mostly positive. Did I say mostly positive? I meant very negative. Yeah. That's an interesting one, though, because mostly, not all the time, but mostly, the reviews of DLC on Steam do tend to be a little bit negative. Like, that's not an uncommon thing at all. So yeah, that isn't a surprise, but in this case, you can understand. Put it that way. A better way to balance naval range attacks on other boats would be to have a chance of missing completely. Could improve percentage with... Yeah, I don't know if people would like that, because that's sort of a bit of an XCOM-y thing, you know? The ability to just whiff. Ooh. British governor's heavy-handed subjugation. Do I want 2 rifle infantry, or do I want 600 happiness? But I lose. I'm going to go for the happiness. Take a little bit of a influence hit. I need to get rid of this, because this is really annoying. I need my ally. Get some allies on the side of that. That'll be really cool. So, I think we want to go for Mukono. To do that, we're going to have to plow through some of these embarked units, which is fine. We don't mind doing that. Yep, that goes around there. Everyone move forward a bit. Like so. I'll move the army commander to that and deploy a couple of units. Haha! Plus 12 oil resource. Very good. Oh yeah, Toon General's here. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Toon General has been all over city names. All over them. They say that that's coming into Civ very soon. The reintroduction of the ability to name cities, which I'm hoping comes nice and quickly, because I miss being able to rename my cities. Oh. There's a fishing key, which means the connections still haven't improved. Okay, fine. I thought that would fix it. Never mind. Reviews for Age of Wonder 4's DLC is pretty good, but maybe it's because Triumph Studios is a little under pressure. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's difficult to say what the ultimate reasons are, but certainly, yeah, you can kind of understand bits and pieces. Right, here we go. So now all of our cities have bonus science. Because that... oh, no, hang on. That's, oh, we didn't get Pax Britannia, so we just got a bunch of culture. We got 120 bonus culture there, which is good. Our inventory is a bit tougher. Now we want our cavalry to be a bit tougher because that's a land ship that's just landed. If I move you to this, then I can go for... Why is that so low? Bombard strength of 40. That feels way too low. Weird. I thought ships had a full, like, strength against... this is a typical case of Ursa learning mechanics. Let's go for barrage land. Bam! There we go. Lots of things are kind of getting fixed in patches, but maybe aren't quite there yet. A lot of stuff is work in progress. Fire you from that. Fire you to that. Nice. Bring you forward. Field gun to that. Rifle infantry. Actually, hang on. You move to that. And next turn, we can get going. We'll start to attack. And here we go. My first city-state. We're going to go immediately for United Front. Combat strength for infantry, cavalry, and naval units. Bam. It's a little bit of extra strength. And hopefully we'll find more military city-states ASAP. That would be really good. We also need to now start focusing on getting, quite quickly, as many hub towns as possible. This is only going to give me a small benefit, this one. Yeah, only a little bit, but it helps. It's the DLC 3 if you bought the Founders Editions. It is. Yes, it is. Let's get that in. Great Britain. I know. I'm very excited. It's amazing. Finally here. It's finally arrived. Okay, the field cannon is actually really good. I'll see you later, Zoof. Good to see you anyway. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, there's a bit of a land army here, which isn't great. But that's fine. Right now, all of my cities have extra science. 6 science per city. Because we've got Pax Britannia. There's the manufactory. There's Battersea Power Station. Now, the reason I want Battersea Power Station as quickly as possible, receive a second naval unit each time I train a naval unit. It truly is awesome. Hey! Mr. Vaughan, thank you so much for the donation. I am so slightly disappointed that the Great Britain unique military unit, Revenge, doesn't have a unique model and is just the generic battleship. Yes, I actually didn't even realize that. Hang on, let me have a look. Let me have a quick peek. Sorry, Mr. Woodcutter, you got to go. Let's just move the production over. Is it just the battleship? You know, it might be, you know. Weird. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I'd like to see a unique unit. I mean, it even talked about how many guns it had in the address, in the description of it. So you'd like to see the correct amount of guns at the very least, but never mind. I've got an ally. I'm actually getting allies now. That's good. That is a shame. That is a shame. 1 point. Naval units within command radius have first strike. +5 combat strength when at full health. Done. And then merit combat bonus range. So we just need to make sure all of these units are at full health and they're going to have a lot of extra strength. Which is great. Then we're going to just focus on any unit that plucks its head out of the city. Perfect. And then the land ship can heal. And then the commander can drop a unit there, where I can fortify and hopefully draw some fire. Is it true Battersea Power Station gives you 2 naval units? Yes, it's a weird ability for a power station, but yes, that is exactly what it does. Land medic, I like that one. I think they would have done with a little bit of time. I agree, but here we are. Free technology when you become a suzerain of the city-state, including this one. Oh! Hey, look! I can play Shwani! Even though we've already been through... Don't ask. There's combustion, which gives me more culture. Now we're going to go for natural history and unlock our unique antiquarian, which we're not really using. But never mind. And then we're going to go for happiness from city halls. There you go, that'll help a bit. I know the Shwani unlock has been done. My prayers have been answered. There it is. They're in the next stage secretly, yeah. No one wanted to admit it, but there they are. Hidden away. Ready to go. Does the Japan ship have a unique appearance? Yeah, it might do, to be fair. I haven't really looked. I didn't think to look. I didn't think they're going to give me a settlement. Not good enough. I'm taking all of your settlements at the moment. Hey! Battersea! 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 Alright. I'll end that poll quickly. This is the English or Great British Unique Wonder. The Battersea Power Station, now a modern art museum. Back in the day, it was just a really big power station. This will give me a free boat every time I make one, which essentially is Venetian Arsenal from Civ 6. Not that there's a problem with that. I don't mind that in the slightest. So, what are we going to do? Test it immediately. I'm going to build a fleet commander, and I'm going to see if it doubles it. I don't think it will, but there's a small chance it'll double it. So we're going to test it. Does it count or not? Okono, taken. Keep the settlement. Oh, you take influence penalties every time you take something like this. It really is not good for the old influence. Now I'm going to move over to here and deploy you. And we're going to fire at range. Like... So, okay, yeah, hitting cities doesn't do the splash damage. So we have to hit units. But it does hit units inside the walls, which is brilliant. Okay. That's fun. You go to that. We're just deploying as many units as we can. Like so. I've been in Battersea Power Station multiple times. It's quite a common thing to go in if you live in London. And I did live in London for some time. Right. Do I want to go for bombardment for naval units when attacking fortified districts? Yeah, done. Let's do that. That sounds really good. It is a museum. It's a modern art museum. I'm being reliably informed by someone way cleverer than me that, of course, as ever, I'm getting this entirely wrong. Battersea Power Station is not the one that's the modern art. It's not the Tate Modern anymore. That's an entirely different power station. So the moral of this story, dear audience, is never take anything I say at face value because it's normally a bunch of rubbish. Just don't listen to me, all right? The Tate Modern is not a world wonder. Oh dear. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is going to finish the financial center. So we'll double that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. There is, I don't know if this is a bug or deliberate, Battersea Power Station doubles the fleet commanders. We have 2 fleet commanders. Whoa, hey! Oh, yeah! Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, fine. That's awesome. Right, we'll quickly buy the manufactory. I don't have to do that. And now London. Actually, let's just keep buying manufacturing to get these financial centres. Oh, the gold it gives is so little that the cost of the building makes it reduce. It's so pointless, that quarter. It's so rubbish. It needs a buff. It's so rubbish. Okay, let's start building boats now. Huzzah! Time to spam the boats out. What about aircraft carriers? Oh, I haven't forgotten about aircraft carriers. Don't you worry about that. Settlements under threat. Don't worry. They're not really under threat. Not secretly. Okay, the range of this is much bigger now. Okay, I'm going to have to just actually physically attack that unit. That's fine. Get you to heal in that. Opened 2 years ago, I was banned for years. In the 80s, it became a theme park, yeah. So, the revenge. See, if I instead get this and this to blow the walls up, then I can attack the unit inside it, and then that'll do splash damage. Yeah, there we go. Now we're splash damaging. Bam. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot. Down you go. Down you go. So far, so good. I'm going to move in here, capture the district. Alright, the capital is now thoroughly under siege. The unique unit should be the ice aircraft carrier that Churchill proposed. Yeah, maybe. Does the combat bonus for this being suzerain to city-states have a cap? I believe it shouldn't have a cap, but it does, because unfortunately, I did want to abuse this in a video and it wasn't working, so I asked Carl and he was like, I'll get back to you. So I feel like it probably has been capped, unfortunately, but that's fine. Not going to stop us having fun. We need more influence though. Can I'm just waiting to specialize my captured towns. As soon as we can do that, the better, because look at how many connections this one's got. That's huge. That's amazing. All in all, how is Ada? Ada's fun. I think Ada is better earlier in the game. But she seems really, really quite cool. The war weariness is beginning to bother me. How many cities has she still? 3 settlements left. Ooh, that field gun is almost dead. I'm going to get back in that. Okay, we are stacking combat modifiers on my boats now. We've got 65 strength on the city centre. In fact, I'm going to just order... Actually, no, hang on. We've got... hang on. You go to that. Let's push these units back a little bit. Yeah, perfect. You push them back a little bit. And can we get 3 kills in one go? Can we get 3 kills in one go? We did. 3 kills in one go. Splash damage for the win. Amazing. Now, we're going to go barrage land target. Bam! Oh, that's so strong. That's amazing. Attack. 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 We're in. Okay, we're getting there. Good. 22 turns in and the English had already begun colonizing. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time and resources. Ah. I will claim 5% gold for every city-state, which is 15% gold. And that gives me urbanization, which gives me settlement limit. Excellent. It's really good. And now we can work on the next one. 8 turns till glory. So, as you can see, we now have more revenge. It actually makes more sense for our revenge to travel independently because the fleet commanders are not as quick, which is a ridiculous thing. But never mind. Now do we want reciprocal damage? Move after unpacking. Against, yeah, let's get the extra combat strength against other naval units. We're going to stack these bonuses so high that no one can ever kill us. And survival training. There you go. Now we've got the extra scope on the army commander as well. In you get. Excellent. Couldn't the fleet commanders, like, ride on the revenge ships? You'd think they could. Yeah, you would think that might be the case. But alas, it does not appear to be. What can you do? Okay, the fleet commander's back. That's fine. Happiness on mountains. We can now get explorers. I mean, to be honest, we should probably try and get some artifacts, but we have left it late. So it is a good chance that the artifacts are kind of like not going to be very good, but we'll try and produce one just because we can. Right, more boats. And we've got some boats here as well. Revenge. Oh no, it's just in that city, is it? Oh, I thought it was empire-wide. Hang on. Oh no, it is. Is that like a stacked unit here? I don't know. I don't know where the other boat is. There's 2 boats here. Weird. Yes, so here's the thing. The fleet commander has 3 movement. That'll become 4 movement if it's packed in with something. But the Revengers have 5 movement, so they just move quicker, full stop. I'll pack a couple in just to make these things go a little quicker, but still. Oh no, now it's got 5 movement. I apologize. I apologize. I was slagging it off, and actually, it did work. That's my bad. Fair play. I take it all back. Now flight. Let's get those planes. And Natural History Mastery. Explorers can use the excavate artifacts action on or adjacent to natural wonders, and this will give me more science. Done. That's the new thing they've put in, I believe. Let's get that fleet commander sunk as soon as we can. Now, the Revengers move into the city. Pillaging back to full health. I think it makes most sense for us just to keep striking the tiles that we want to attack, like so. There we go. There we go. If you're going to leave your units in the middle of the sea, I will attack them. There's some splash damage. Now we're going to go and claim that one. Raymond Holiday does have a channel. Yes! You should go and check it out. It's brilliant. Apart from all of the AI improving, which is terrifying. Which I believe there is going to be news on soon. Fingers crossed. Always a pleasure catching even a few minutes of these live streams. The Queen's proud of you, Ursa. I'll watch the full thing tomorrow, I reckon. Have a lovely evening. Aye, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, no. Britain is back. We are so back. We've never been more back. And I am glad. I'm glad for that. I was worried. I was worried for a bit there that we weren't going to have Britain in the game. We couldn't be denied. Not for long, anyway. Not for long. That's splash damage time. So. Nice. And now. And just take this. I don't have a fleet commander here at the moment, but that's fine. We'll get one in there very soon. Bam. Looks like a mod increasing city radius could be devastating. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. The armor commander's just doing fine right now. That rifle infantry can heal. You can heal. You just keep pushing. See you, Sammy Bob. Nice having you around. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay, so now we need to go and figure out where the artifacts are. Discovery. Which I think our mod that we're using right now might have disabled that screen. So we might just have to assume that we'll find something soon. Let's go over there. Let's manually do it. Right, actually, can't bother to do one more.
New donation from Fnickerman 10915 just joined the stream. Hope all is going well.
Thank you so much, Fnickerman. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing good. That's very kind. Thank you very much for the donation. That's really sweet. Yeah, no, it's going well. We are playing a little bit of Ada Lovelace and the British. The British are finally in. The British are the masters of buildings. As long as you don't make too many cities, it's fine. And cities have science per age for every civic mastery we get. And we get culture every time we do a tech mastery. So she's all about the masteries, Lovelace. She's very good. Mayans, I think, are going to be incredibly powerful with her. Incredibly powerful. I look forward to seeing it in time. Okay, just be better. Bet. Reinforcements arrive soon. Do I have Simon Boulevard? No, I don't. I think that's only a PlayStation thing. I might be wrong. But I believe that is only a PlayStation thing. What was the civ that can make you buy wonders? That is Mughal, India. They are very strong. Oh, natural history. There we go. So that is giving me more science on my cities. Oh, that's like 20 per turn. That's amazing. Yeah, her bonus is really, really cool. Now political theory. Nope, modernization first, then political theory. We don't have an ideology yet, which is a bit of a problem. We're only getting a few points. I should get more points by getting an ideology, but we decided to go to war a bit early, and that's fine. The Opera House and the influence that it gives is genuinely quite good. So let's try and get that going. And here we go. The fleet commanders have arrived. We can start leveling them up. Yeah! First level! Woohoo! So, what do I do here? You're a bit far out, but you can actually attack over there. That's fine. My fleet commander, I would like you to barrage this tower because it's harder to get to. Thank you. There's another one. Oh, Justin. Justin Wyndham, thank you so much. That's a really kind first stream donation as well. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're having a good time. I certainly am. It is a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. I don't know if there was a message on that, but even so. Very good. Are you having a good time? Good, there you are. I was like, you should appear on stream. You'd think you'd appear soon. There you are. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's been good. I've enjoyed so far. I've had a lot of fun. I am just chilling. Great Britain and chill. You can see our yields are not really too good. Xerxes is on 750 culture, which is a bit worrying. Hatshepsut still has better yields than I do, even though I have conquered half of her settlements, which is slightly worrying. She also seems to be settling more. Oh, there's actually 2 random rocks in the middle of the sea she settled. Oh no, that's England's one weakness. Rocks in the middle of the sea. Don't do that. That's the one thing you shouldn't do. It's the one thing I won't be able to help myself. Random rocks in the sea. Ah, here we go. Now I can make a hub town out of this as well, just to try and compensate for my massive penalties that I'm getting. Yeah, 36 per turn is good. It's a little better anyway. I know, the one weakness. Oh! Hello? Ivan's gone for me. Sure. Do you have any troops by me? That's the question. Not that I can see. So he is there. It's a weird declaration, but fine. Don't mind that at all. Rocks in my path. Yeah. That's it. Manufacturing. Let's finish the financial center. Watch my gold. Okay. 378. And I'll just recycle that. So that building was worth 9 gold. That's it. For a unique quarter. And a building in it that gives 8 gold. So the financial quarter is like 1 gold per turn. I want that quarter to be better. It's so weak. It's so weak. Never mind. You know what I would like to see? I would like to see a combat bonus and a speed bonus on naval units that are made. Or trade routes from that city are unpillageable or something like that. Now that would be cool. It only takes 100 turns for that quarter to provide 100 gold. I'm glad you're getting it. I'm glad you understand how good this quarter is. It's wonderful. Okay. They have thrown walls up, which is annoying. But our huge navy has arrived. We just need to improve it quite quickly, ideally. Splash damage. Yeah, splash damage. Now this city taken will be a huge improvement. Barrage land. Bam. Taken and... No. There it is. City taken. Wow, that was a fight. We did it. But that was a fight. A fight and a half. More splash damage from my next boat. Lovely. Yeah, that was pretty intense. No railways, not yet. I think I have rail stations built in a couple of places, but not everywhere. So that's not a bad point. I could build more rail stations, which I should. Economic attribute point. There you go. Look at that. I got an economic attribute point from putting that rail station out. Worth it. 7 production. Oh, I like those tiles. That's really good. Fleet Command has the 9th promotion and +3 combat strength against naval units. Wow. Level 9. That is ridiculous. We're going to actually get... We'll go for bombardment in a bit. I should have gone down the other side of the tree. Never mind. This needs to be in my capital. We've got loads of gold from all those resources. Economic point. We have one alliance. 10% gold, I think, is probably going to be the best route. Or 6 gold per turn from trade routes. Let's go for that to start with, because I actually do have quite a few. That was nowhere near as many as I thought it was. Oh, it's because a bunch of them were to Iban. Ah, I've gone down to 4 oil. Right, that's no good. We need to get a couple more merchants in. Let's get a couple more merchants in. We need more oil. I want to be at +6 the entire time. What's your take on skill without imagination? Skill without imagination? That seems very poetic. I don't know what you mean. Might have to explain that one a little bit. I might have just missed a quote. You might have been doing a very good funny, to be fair, and I might have totally missed that. Right. Let's do some more splash damage. So, get the fleet commander there. More splash damage. Yeah, okay, that's slowly whittling that out. That's starting to go down now. There we go. Last promotion and +5 combat strength. Perfect. There we go. Skill without imagination is craftsmanship. Okay. There you go. See, I thought I'd missed something. I thought I'd missed something. And it turned out I had. So, let's look for really, really good oil routes. Iban, obviously we can't trade with because we're at war. We're not Prussia. Munich out of range. Now that has 2 oil. That would actually be really good. But I can see here we've got 1 oil route there. That's now +5. Any more oil that we can improve to get Iban? He's got lots. Go for this. Second alliance. Yeah, cheap. You'd be really good to have an alliance with. Work on you. If you only had to pick one, what is the biggest difference from Civ 6 to Civ 7? Ages. That's the biggest thing. Now we have ages, and we didn't before. That is by far the biggest difference. You change Civ, the game restarts twice, effectively. I like it. It's a fun mechanic for me. But it is by far the biggest change. What's the gimmick of Ada? She gets bonuses whenever you do masteries. So if you get civic mastery, all of your cities gain 2 science per age. And if you get any tech masteries, you get culture in a lump sum each time. So she can kind of use one to progress down the other. It's quite good. Well, it's very good, actually, to be fair. Very powerful indeed. Alright, Fleet Commander. Assemble. And out we come. So far, so good. I do want peace at some point because this -2 is really annoying. It's causing me all kinds of happiness problems. It's stopping me from going into celebrations, which I don't like. But flight will help. Flight will help a lot. Now we're going to go for social policy slot. It gives me electricity, which is a mastery, which then gives me culture towards modernization because of Ada. There you go, you see? Culture and laboratories, that's really handy. It's a very small amount, but hey, it works. Let's build that laboratory. Yeah, let's build the laboratory. And then build the aerodrome with gold. Gonna put it... I mean, these are all kind of similar, aren't they? Pop it there. Taken off a mine to do that, which is lost production, but we can replace it there. So now I can afford planes, which we're going to start to buy with our gold, which is good. Battersea Power Station, I know. It does look cool, to be fair. It does look cool. It's awesome. 4 culture and settlements not founded by me is looking increasingly good because I am now conquering more and more of these. Flight 2. Production on military buildings, yes. Okay, nice coordinated attack. We can go for this side of the tree. 1 and 2. Dump. Ada and Britain are really fun. So far, so good. I'm enjoying them a lot. Oh, that was quite the barrage. Fair play. I get on the wrong side of them. There's that. Taken. Keep it. How many places are connected to this one? Only the one. Really? Unrest will finish there next term. I do need a military point, I think. Because we're still running over happiness penalty. So we need to find a military point if we can get one. We're going for nukes. We're always going for nukes. Always going for nukes. We can help it. Which normally we can. Pack that general together now. Confucius we're allied to. Isabella we're allied to, but we are at war with Ivan, so start sending some units over in this direction. In fact, this laboratory, I'm gonna build another fleet commander after this, because we're getting double of them. I haven't listened to the British soundtrack yet, actually. I tend to use Civ 6 music because I know it's stream safe. I haven't tested it yet. Ooh. Maintaining buildings is a really good one. I'm not getting much from this, so let's put that one on. And we can finally go for political theory. Done. We need an ideology. Less happiness, but extra gold. Oh no. As Britain thrives, more and more young men and women lobby for a place in its hallowed institutions, but elites worry that if the country's future leaders are forced to mingle with the common rabble long before an education won't mean what it used to. I'm going to pick the one that means that we mess over that horrible university. Ugh. Dear oh dear. Thank goodness we picked that. Oh, splash damage. Working well. Lovely. 2 kills in 1. You're all together good. Let's head south. This war with Egypt could not end soon enough. Have we found any military city-states yet? If I can find a second, that would be a huge improvement for me. Too bad British ships are the same as everyone's, I know. Maybe we put that in just for you. Oh, maybe. I mean, I would question why it has to be in at all. But I'd appreciate it nonetheless. Get him, map. Combat strength. Healing. Done. Right, where's the land army going to go? Tecumseh is looking pretty friendly with me. Maybe Xerxes. Xerxes is very strong. I might send you up to the north and go deal with Xerxes, because I think if I don't, it's going to become problematic. I'm sure we'll get a spiff video tomorrow on how you break the game with Ada. I'm sure we will. To me, it just feels like you just kind of play her and you'll break it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Where is aircraft carrier? Oh no, aircraft carrier is later, isn't it? Is it? Oh, it's modernized mobilization. Okay, I was going to say I thought we'd unlocked that already. I could go for a legacy point here. I'm gonna start doing the projects, not because I'm really winning them. Actually, I'm not gonna do it here. But because mainly I would like the experience, which is the main thing. And then I'm gonna be building revenges and buying bombers. There you go. And then I shall find Bristol with all of its production, and we shall build the aerodrome. Place this farm. Plonk down a new tile, like another farm. And then I will get you to do the transoceanic flight for the legacy points. Where you say Xerxes sounds enough like something that I'm now thinking about Xerxes singing Xerxes songs be epic music. I don't know what you're talking about, Miranda. What is Epic the Musical? I haven't heard of that one. I don't really know my musicals fully well, to be fair, to be confident on that, but... You're destroyed. You're in. I really should be saving some of these for when we go through the ideology, but I'm not. We've got 5 points already. This is what having all of this, what would you call it? Settlement limit is for. Is she now the stronger science civ? I think she's up there. I think Miko probably is still the strongest, but she's very strong. Yes. I didn't need to go down that. We can fire from a distance from this commander, can't we? Do the extra damage, yeah. So I just rejoined the stream. Did Ursa do a Modern Age Advanced Start? Yes, I did. I did do a Modern Age Advanced Start. I wanted to get straight into Britain. I don't think anyone can truly blame me for that. Ooh. I would rather you didn't take on that city-state. Thank you. So I'm going to go and undermine you from behind. Look at this. And take this over. So we're going to get a bunch of culture now from finishing flight. This will gain us political theory quicker. We want to get political theory as soon as we can, because then we get 2 ideology points rather than 1. And we can start getting the military victory just a bit quicker. Nope, you've got nothing to offer me. I'm taking it. There's flight. Production, intercept range for fighters. Excellent. Now we need to get more masteries if we can. We're going to go for this one. Clay pits and quarries. Urbanization. Done. And now the specialists are really starting to jump together. Do those. Is she a better Confucius? No, different. Confucius is all about really going for specialists, whereas Ada's a bit more nuanced. She's a bit more about like tech order and stuff. Still good though. Very fun. Very powerful with Maya. I think she's like more focused on like specific builds with specific civs. I think we'll get more luck out of her. There we go. And now we can go fire, 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 fire. Move Egypt from the game? No. Oh. Thought that would work. Alright, next time. Port in London. Yeah. Building one of those. Oh. We've got one more. There we go. So we could have already had 20 points if we'd waited to take on Egypt, but I couldn't. I just wanted my settlements. We can still take a bunch of settlements here. And now I've got all my happiness back, which is huge because she was really brickwalling me that. There you go. Britain will rule the waves. Bulgaria and Nepal. I have not seen either of those. Those are only available to those that are using PlayStation, and it's not supposed to be available. I believe that was a bit of a mistake. Not that it isn't funny. Okay, now hopefully very soon we'll be getting our influence back. I really hope. Oh, hello. You're just waiting there, are you? Let me through. My ships are not that powerful. Not without a naval commander. People don't really realize just how much of the attack power comes from commanders. It really is. Colonize all of the islands. I am taking other people's. That's the main. It's the main objective for me here. Oh, I should have bought another bomber actually. You go back and heal. Okay, now we need to start getting more bombers. moment they have nowhere to go, but we'll get something for them very soon. Now you're all squadded up. Good. Over you go. Alert me in like 8 turns when you arrive. Excellent. Oh, I love having a huge navy. The huge navy is a fun look. And a dig site has already been set up here, so we can't make one. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. Oh, actually, I can take him to here. Or here. Let's go over there. Nice. Way, we sunk. Sunk him. We got him. And splash damage makes it a reappearance. Excellent. 2 turns. 2 turns till glory. The transoceanic flight will get me the air commander, I believe, right? A squadron commander, which I'm going to build one anyway. Because it helps. Bombers. You want the Benelux? The Benelux? Is that Belgium, Netherlands, that sort of area? My knowledge of words like that come from Hearts of Iron and formable nations. Which I get isn't the... it's not the most usual place to get that sort of knowledge, but works for me. Let's get the schoolhouse going over here. There we go. Right, did the fleet commander actually get round? He did. Okay, that's good. It's not quite in place just yet, but so you don't need to be because you're going to fire on that unit. Okay, for some experience. Done. Yeah, Himiko can be strong. Himiko can be very, very strong. Played around with the new leader, and I think she's one of my favorites. She's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, sanctioned Xerxes to get that relationship down nice and quick. Oh! Democracy has been taken. That's good. Food and happiness towards specialists. Let's pop that in. What is the unique bonuses of Ada? She is... If you get a civic mastery, all of your cities gain science. If you get a tech mastery, you get a burst of culture. So it's kind of a bit of everything, really. As long as you go for masteries, you're not going to be going that far wrong. Why is the only connection here to Kasangati? Like, that should connect to Stoke really easily. This settlement's connecting everywhere. I find that so strange. I don't know what's going on. This is only connected there. That's connected everywhere. Yeah, weird. Oh. Let's go now for the naughty government. Because we want to get the combat bonuses and the production and all that sort of stuff. Empire never sets. Now, we voted earlier. Everyone wanted me to go for the military victory. So that's what we're doing today. Growing towns. I have the same weird distant lands connection issue in a game too. We need Carl's help to explain. I think it just doesn't work. Is the unfortunate truth. I think it just doesn't quite work at the moment. But hopefully it will soon. Hopefully it will soon. Now let's get the culture from the settlements. They're starting to get a bit bigger now. Not as intended anyway. It does work, but it has to be like directly done, and it can't cross... Let's have a look. Does this cross continents? I don't think it does. It does. That's why all of these go back to the continent really easily. These two are on different continents, so they're broken. That's what it is. It's cross-continent. It never works. It never works. Yeah, they've got fishing ports. They've got wharfs. Fishing keys. Fishing keys. Yeah, it's across continents. That's fine. We know of that. That is a known bug. It doesn't make it less annoying, but it is a known bug. I love this music. This is really good. All right, start getting some of these buildings in. Actually, I don't know why London. Why am I doing that in London? The grocer. Let's also buy bomber. There we go. So the squadron commander currently has no one in it. So off you go. Establish an airbase. That. And now, off you pop. Like so. Now the squadron commander can hopefully drop bombs over here. Got to unload there, but never mind. Get some experience. Have you seen the town focus and policy mod that shows you the amounts you get on each resource of a card? I did see that recently. I didn't have time to download it before the stream. But it does look very good. Ooh, extra influence and culture and gold for city-states I'm suzerain of. Yay, that's quite a few. Let's plonk that down. Losing a bit of production in London now, but it's fine. We're starting to tech up beyond that point. Right, tech. I want to mobilize. So we're going to go radio. Actually, no, we want to get factories. So mass production, and then we'll go for the aircraft carrier. That's fine. Militaristic Mexico with Simon. Very fun. Ah, yeah. Really got him down as to what he would do. Where's the alliances here? At war. Everyone's at war with the same person. I love this. 3 times. 3 times the alliance now. They're not going to like my new government. That's the only thing. We'll just have to hope they forget that. Don't look at the government too much. Don't look at it too much. Space race. 1 point. Bit of wonders going on here. Lovely. Yeah, we haven't actually got very many masteries at the moment. We'll pick them up in a bit. This is a wonder that gives me more bonuses for the more city-states I have, which is lovely, and a little bit of spare influence on top of that, which is good because I'm losing a lot of influence because, unfortunately, at the moment, I have done a lot of attacking. I say unfortunate. It's not that unfortunate. It's just one of those things, eh? We're not actually very sorry at all. More revenge. It'll take a few years, but DLC a month after release. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, I must say. I wish there'd been a little bit more of a gap. But it does look like Carthage is a bit of a gameplay change, which is kind of all you can ask for sometimes. And it does seem like Britain is fun. I think Britain probably could have been in the base game. But Carthage is different enough where you sort of look at it and think, Yeah, fair play. Oh. Foreign leader is earliest railway tycoon. Oh. Well, okay then. We'll do our best. That's another squadron commander. Do I get 2? Huh. Weird. Anyway, carpet bomb. These are bombers. They bomb fortifications best. This may take some time. This may take some time. Ah, quick movement. Please. Please, soon. Okay, we've unloaded all of our revenge. That does damage to the dreadnought as well. All we need to do is get our unit through. We should have this one. And that'll start giving me bonus points. We'll start getting 2 at a time. In fact, actually... democracy. So... we're different. So we should get 3 points, actually. That's amazing. That's really, really good. Squadron commander. We need to be able to do... carpet bomb. That's the one. Excellent. Well, the cartridge is different or not. The content was ready on release. It should have been in the game on release. Yep. Yep. That's fair. Ada loves carpet bombs. Yeah, that's always going to be the thing with Civ, isn't it? You have lovely leaders and then you ruin everything by using them to join fascism. And carpet bomb everyone. I love the map and love the waterways. This is an archipelago map. This is really cool. I do like this map. It's very different. I am well, Fishface. What a name. Thank you. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying. Bold of you to say the DLC wasn't ready on release when the game wasn't ready on release. Yeah, well. That's fair. That is a fair point. Right, we need to get through this wall, so... There we go. Let's use the planes to just blow up as much of this stuff as we can. We have to kill the land ship and then the boat. And then actually the dreadnought and also the military commander. This might take some time. We got the big easy kill done, mate. That one gives me splash damage. Yay! No, no. Oh, bad move. Come back, come back. Ugh. Every nation got their own island and everybody builds Navy Battle Royale. Yeah, I think this map would be really cool for big royales. I think that would be really funny. And get the schoolhouse. Specialist yields. Getting 2 adjacency. It'd be 2 adjacency. Oh, okay, that actually works quite well. Then the museum. That. I feel like there was a bigger yield somewhere. Oh no. Specialist, wasn't it? Plunk it there instead. London. Keep growing. Keep doing it. Keep building me stuff. More boats, please. Thank you. I'm good, so thanks. I love your videos. And look, the most of them since Civ 6. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. It's always a pleasure to make them. Yeah, Civ 6 was a lot of fun when I played it. It's nice to have something new to play, I will confess. Oh, they killed the one I was working on. Isn't that always the way? Need a city-state nearer here. Need more. Always more city-states, please. I'm sure a like on the stream wouldn't go amiss. Hey, that's very sweet. You're right, it wouldn't go amiss. Economic and military points. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, the military point now means we're not getting unrest from cities that I've captured, which is brilliant. And then the economic is 10% gold for every alliance I have. I have 3 alliances. So now we've gained tons of happiness and tons of gold. That is an amazing turnaround. Brilliant. Now, radicalism. Towns, game production. I want to go all the way to Scorched Earth, so we're just going to jump along this for now. Although I could go for all the masteries to get Ada's bonuses. I think it makes more sense doing that. Ooh. Brave New World have 30 military units within 10 turns. I have been double printing them, so there we go. We've done it already. Do we want 1 point or 1 military point? Let's just go for that. I like the military point. +1 settlement limit or gold maintenance discount. I have loads of gold, so we're going to go for the settlement limit so that I can conquer more. I think that later is going to be more useful. Now, here we go. Let's start blowing units up. Let me through. Thank you. I'm going to have to do this one by one, aren't I? It takes a while. Okay, good. That's destroyed. There's the splash damage. Yes. This will be our first conquering. And there's the district. And there's the settlement. Conquered. And immediately integrated into our empire because we get no unhappiness bonuses from it. Huzzah! That's amazing that we just had enough units immediately to make that work. What book is Ada reading? I don't know, actually. Can we see? No, it's generic, but it's got a punch card in it. It's got a sort of piece of computer code, which is quite cool. Yo, Ursa, I'm back. Looks like colonization is going well. It always goes well when you're playing Britain. England just knows how to do this stuff. It certainly is. Is Catherine strong? Yeah, Catherine's quite strong. Catherine has some really, really cool synergies. Bond between us and Confucius is growing weak. Oh no, our alliance is beginning to fall apart already at the seams. Opposed ideologies. Oh no, it's like the game wants us to fight. It's like it wants us to betray us. To betray our friends. I really, really want to not, but at the same time, I also kind of do. Let's get more planes because they're not annoying at all. And let's go for Delhi. Delhi would be a good place for a nuke, considering that all of its districts are within 1 tile. Pray that we do not have to. Okay, now we can excavate an artifact by being next to this natural wonder. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Hub Confucius. Who would you say are weak leaders? I think there are some leaders that just don't seem to go anywhere. Like, I find Pachacuti. Pachacuti just doesn't seem to be very strong compared to a lot of the other ones. Not in the trade network. Really? How about now? Yeah, there you go. Come on, we need the influence. Keep the influence coming. Not in trade network. These little settlements were just so underdeveloped. There we go. Look at all those connections. Yes, they're all starting to connect up now. Hubtown. There we go. This settlement could be fixed quite a bit. Farm, repair. Fishing boat, repair. I don't know who broke all this stuff, but it wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me. It's got a rail station. Oh no, it doesn't. I can build a rail station. I think this will be a really good city, you know. I think this will be a really good city. So I will make it a city. Yes. Now, we just got another bunch of science from the Enchantress of Numbers. Cities give me 2 science per age for every civic mastery we've gone through, which is very cool. So having another city gives me some stuff. But at the same time, I've now lost my +2 science on specialist. It's now only +1. So we'll have to just kind of live with that a little bit. Never mind. Let's go for the grocer. Yeah. So now our cities should be getting considerably more food, especially London. No? This is a very good question. Where is that even going to? It is going to London. Okay, it's just being spread around quite a bit. Fine. I was like, where's that going? And now that we've got mass production, we have factories. We're going to go for radio into mobilization. Ooh, the fleet commander got hit there. Kill it. Kill it with fire. We shall protect this city I stole. Some natural disasters is true. I've been meaning to Google the HUZZAH as an exclamation history for a while. Because why would the name of the military unit become an explanation of approval? It is because HUZZAH and HUZZAH are different. There's a Z's and S's. It's just, it sounds very similar. The Hussars are a horseback unit from Eastern Europe. And Huzzah, I think, was even brought in Russia, I believe. I might be wrong on that one, but it's like an exclamation of like, yay! Oh no, Confucius is going as well. All of our alliances are now falling apart. Oh well. Just gives us someone else to attack, you know? That's fine. Establish a new airbase. Don't mind if I do. Is enemy coastal raid take out independent powers of enemy units on them? Yeah. No, they brought that in as a patch. That is an actual patch that has been brought into the game. So that you can coastal raid independent powers into getting rid of them. I assume you have to kill the units in them first, but maybe that's not a thing. That could just not be a thing. Okay, this battle is happening quite viciously there, but never mind. Coverage is slow starting. Once the capital gets big, it's something else. Nice. I can't wait to have a try at it, actually. It almost put me off buying altogether as well, as I'm being honest, but I love the series. Yeah. Did they nerf Isabella? They nerfed Isabella's mementos, not her. She is as strong as ever. But they did nerf her mementos. So now I believe the 100% extra yield you get from the Natural Wonders card is just like a little bit of extra gold, which is a shame. I personally am somebody who likes to see things get buffed rather than things get nerfed. I think that's typically the way to go, but again, I respect. I trust in the almighty Cid. May Cid know exactly what he's doing at all times. Okay. Start to blow up this stuff. You will wait there for a second. That's the combat strength. Excellent. Forward you come. You rebase to that. Oh, aggro's just out of range. That'll do. Right, that. Now we've actually arrived near Xerxes. So Bogota. Let's take a couple of turns off that. Let's claim that city-state as soon as we can. I started the game with her and Carthage and had 0 wonders in my capital, so I just restarted as Augustus. Augustus is a lot of fun. I think Augustus Carthage is going to be weirdly broken. And forbidden as well. Given Augustus's opinions on Carthage. Not strong. Not strong opinions. Okay, factories aren't quite finished yet, but they will be soon. What's in the top left corner? What, like this stuff? Just my tech and my civic and things. So, now we're going to try and do the splash damage here. By hitting this middle unit. Oh, we don't have the range. I thought we had the range. No, I don't have the confidence. I don't have the spotter. Okay. So we'll have to use these units. But hitting that. Oh, no, it's a district. I forgot that. Fine. There we go. There we go. Everything's blowing up now. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Now we can get the attacking naval units combat strength. Bam! Do you see everyone just fall over like that? That's what you want to see. And then I can do some more damage to this unit there. And just keep blowing everything up. Nice. Okay, in you get. Over to Agra. Let's bomb it. Bomb it and take it out immediately. Oh, is that? Yeah, this is a natural wonder, isn't it? I would love a natural wonder. Thank you. Remember, you don't need visibility to bomb. You just need to be in range. You can blindly bomb. Which I would always approve. Wow. The defenses and then the splash damage are just hitting nicely. The last one just for luck. Ground attack. No, we don't need that. Logistics. 2 unit slots. That'll help. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. I got into the you almost made me say it because you'd blurred it. I got into the English dictionary who spell it huzzah, by the way. They said it started the sailor cry. It was pronounced huzzah originally and is the predecessor to hooray. Ah, there you go. Sailor's chair or salute. There you go. Thank you. I did enjoy that. That was a fun bit of history. Thank you. Thank you very much. I approve. Forward you will go. Thank you. Already got that point. Okay, you're waiting here for the Navy to arrive, which it should do soon. And then we'll go after this one as well. We are currently on 9 points. We need 20. That means we need 11. That means we need to take 4 settlements. So we're almost here as well with this one. Redwood Forest. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a lot of units. Are you killing my city-state? How dare you? I bet you are, you know. I'm going to keep an eye on you. No, they're just getting ready to. Nope. Nope, he's for you. I like that music. That was random. Revenge, level 3. Aircraft carrier. Here we go. Artifact. My second. Nice. How are people doing? 7. A little bit of railroad stuff going on. Actually, you know what? I think we're doing all right. Factory and factory. Here we go. Now we're going to start fishing up. I've always been a fishy individual. And now we will do this. 5% settlement growth rate. Still bugged. So that if you have 20 fish in the game, your settlements will start to negatively grow. Because it works by chipping off how much food you need, not how much food you're gaining. Very confusingly worded. But all welcome nonetheless. And then we're going to go for some tea. A bit of science. Lovely. And then I think I'll go for some happiness with some chocolate. Right, actually, we'll take that instead of the tea to start with. Happiness, 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 happiness. So let's just have a quick look at that. And yeah, good chunk extra. Lovely. Masteries. Yeah, we've got to do some masteries. These are just going to give me a tiny bit of culture. We need the aircraft carrier and we need to go towards aerodynamics. It's the civic masteries that give us the big bonuses. And we're not doing those at the moment because we're going into our ideology. But we will soon. We've got some masteries to do. We just need to keep building the yields. You can see the AI is still creeping away from me here. At 1,000 yield, they're going to start doing really well very soon. So we can't let them get away. We have to keep momentum. This is why Ada, I think, is going to be better in early ages. In the early ages. I do believe that. Right. Let's now go for radio stations because they give even more influence. Okay, now we're going to go to that and then deploy to that. And then move to that. And then next time we can take this one. Agra is kind of ready to be taken. Let's carpet bomb the center because this should do splash damage all around, hopefully. Once this unit is killed. Maybe next turn. Maybe we'll have to wait until next turn. The defenses are falling quickly, right? And splash damage. Nope. No splash damage. That's a shame. It can be so like 50-50 as to whether it works or not. Stay tuned for Erica's history facts another day. Yeah, no, give me more of them. Do you think the blind bombing visibility mechanic change was a good tweak? Or is the Civ 6 mechanic we need a spotter? Better. I don't think you should be able to attack into the fog of war. I think that is something that is not deliberate. I suspect that's not a deliberate thing. Splash damage. There we go. Yeah, now we're doing proper splash damage. Because I think it can be quite game-breaking if you can just shoot at things you can't see. I would be very tempted to believe that. How many things in this game alone has Ursa not been sure whether they work due to bugs? We should build a list, shouldn't we? We should have the comprehensive list of, is it a bug? Or is it a feature? And see how see where we get to. All planes. Okay, Ivan is now starting to pick up planes and is starting to lose settlements and peace deals, which is annoying. We could declare war on Amina if we needed to. Okay, all of this stuff was fine. Agree about bombing. Requiring visibility is important for balance. Also, splash damage would be a great name for a heavy metal band. Yeah, exactly. A splash damage would be really cool if it worked consistently. But it can be so buggy. I wish it wasn't. Right, now you need to go to the next natural wonder over here. Alright, you deploy. Yep, you've deployed. That's looking good. So already we have arrived. We should be able to get a good attack on here, I think. Nope, we can't because this is ridiculous. The Revenge and the fleet commanders have all been attacked and killed by a volcano. Wow, that's unlucky. That's hilariously unlucky. Oh my lord. Fine. I found out my last game, if you upgrade a squad commander with the extra units pact formation, you can fit more in a carrier putting them into one. Oh yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Alright. So Bogota is going to flip next turn. Ooh. Discovered that. That's good. We have no allies anymore. That's not so good. Choose city-state bonus. 5% science. There we go. And radicalism has just been given to me because I believe I just got a mastery from radio. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So there's a mastery coming into play. We now need absolutism. And then we can start getting proper masteries again. Then it will be possible. Well, you should be able to take this. No. No, come on. Why can't you take that? Why can't you take that? It's on the coast. You should be able to take that. No? What am I missing here? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I should be able to take that tile, right? It's on 0 health. A genuine question to the history nerds in chat. Has a volcanic eruption ever coincided with/affected a nearby naval battle? Like some Romans fighting near Vesuvius? I feel like it probably has. Coastal Raider. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. There we go. I knew I kept you all around for a reason. Just how clever you all are. Very good stuff. Okay, the radio stations are really helping with the influence because the more I conquer, the more influence I lose. So we need as much of that as we can get. Bogota is a really good take. I would love it. We went for you. You're not allied to anyone. Good. Amazing. So, now, this fleet commander has the +1 range, but only if people are stood right next to you. So we should be able to shoot. Yeah, we can. Focus fire. And send you very injured unit around. not so injured anymore, to go and conquer. Shove a shockwave of the ash raining down. Totally plausible it will cause damage if you are close enough. Just wondering. You know what? I feel like it probably has. That's a good Google. Let me know. If you can find anything, I would be genuinely curious to know. Okay, we got another factory now. What do we want to put in this? Production towards buildings and wonders? And that's probably where it's got to go, right? Mr. Vaughan, thank you so much. That's very kind. Varaxis confirmed work on a new revenge model. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I love the fact that you donated to tell me that. That's very kind of you. Good to know. Okay, I suspected that there should be a model. But it's good to have that confirmed. Oh, we just lost 40 happiness by assigning all of those resources. Wild. Now, Rostov, I believe, is just a single district settlement. So, this is good. However, we've just noticed... See that? That's a fleet commander that's looking very, very unhappy with me. So, let's play that to bits as quickly as we can. We'll unload really quickly. New coastal raiding is buggy. I was able to remove an independent power with a unit sitting on it. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Do you reckon it works on city-states as well? We'll try that in a sec. That might be quite amusing if it does. Can you not move to that? Is there a unit there? Don't know. So we do need some land units in the area. That would help things a little bit. We'll start by blowing up Earth. Did they hire Sucratact? Oh my goodness. That's hilariously brilliant. Ah. Is our latest tech artist. Interesting. I mean, he has made brilliant, brilliant mods for some time. So that's huge news for the community. Oh wow! Congratulations to Sucratact. That's a hopefully a dream job. That's how you fix the UI. Yep. That's how you fix it. Well, we'll see. We'll see, eh? Sucratact backed civilization. Here are the land units, by the way. I thought I had land units coming down. So the first thing Frax has said or done that actually makes me feel hopeful. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of a star higher, you know? A real fame player. A star signing, I think they call that in sport, don't they? May not be any better or worse than just a really good hire, but it's the name. The name inspires confidence. Improves performance. Right, so, Delhi, you really need to just let me through here. Please. Please learn to fall over. I need you to fall over now. Yeah, the splash damage is actually, in this circumstance, incredibly useful. It's very useful. I only hope so. Stories of people who have been creating terrific mods for Rome 2 have joined Creative Assembly and have been lost in the corporate cogs, unfortunately. Ah, well, it's a very different sort of environment, isn't it? Working for yourself or working for a big company. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Explorers are crazy expensive now. Yeah, they are a lot more expensive to stop people from spamming them so much. So happy. Contributions to the community have been amazing. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just joining. Can someone give me the 5-second version of Great Britain and Ada? Ada gives science per age on all cities every time you do a civic mastery. So this builds up and up and up and up, which is very good. And then when you complete a technology mastery, you get a huge chunk of culture equal to half of your science. Britain is all about building. So they are purchased easier and they are built easier. And you have to make up for that by having more expensive cities. But you can build Battersea Power Station. There's a unique Dreadnought Destroyer, Dreadnought Battleship heavy naval unit that does splash damage. There is an antiquarian who gives you culture boosts, and a very useless financial center that supposedly gives you gold for every connected settlement, but honestly, because settlements connections don't work, it's a bit pointless, but still a cool idea nonetheless. So they're really good. Oh, hey Maj, how you doing? Good to see you there. Having a great game right now with Ada and Carthage. How's Carthage playing? So obviously we jumped in and played straight as Britain, but how is Carthage playing? I'm quite curious as to how they are going about things. So we want the Royal Exchange somewhere. That's obsolete, but the other thing isn't. You'll do. And a manufactory. That gives... Oh, look at that. Finishing the quarter gained me 1 gold because of the cost of the buildings inside it. That, I mean, honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad. Let me just check this. Does it actually give me stats? -4 happiness, -4 gold. A little bit of gold from Royal Exchange, and we're getting, yeah, from connected settlements. There's only 1 settlement, so it actually lost me gold. It actually lost me gold. Brilliant. Yes, splash damage does stack with the commander. Or it certainly seems to, anyway. I may have that wrong, but it certainly seems to. Carthage is pretty sweet with double colonists. Yeah, I bet, actually. Do they have increased settlement capacity to make up for that? Oh, that's the splash damage. Did you see that splash damage? That was huge. Nice. Yeah, these boats are not really standing up very well, are they? Okay, we're going to put the rifle inventory on first. Forward you go. I would love red coats, I won't lie. But alas. Oh, and because I'm embarked, you can't use the command. I forget that one. Never mind. Anyway, Rostov is really, well and truly having a bit of a problem now. Something they didn't show is that there's a civic that gives your trading hub towns a codex slot, so you can actually finish the science legacy. Ah. That's cool. I like that. That's the sort of thing you hope to see. Nice sort of cool new mechanics, new ways of doing the same thing. I love it. Bam. Oh, promotion available. Cool. Attack, attack, attack. Move round. Excellent. Have a good night all. Need to get sleep. Let's have an early morning. Nicholas, good evening to you. Have a lovely sleep. They have 2 settlements and their unique civics. Okay, so they're actually pretty wide. Interesting. I'm always intrigued as to how these new mechanics work. You like to see a good new mechanic? Sweet. Okay, Delhi's now properly under siege. Which is good to see. I just googled volcanoes affecting battles. I can't find much besides Vesuvius forcing the evacuation of a US airfield in 1944. No one hurt but 75 planes destroyed by ash. Wow. That's unfortunate if you were in charge of the budget that year. It's like, why do you need new planes? It's like, well, because of the volcanic eruption. And people would go, what? What do you mean because of the volcanic eruption? It's not a proper statement. Be like, yeah, well, kind of is. Stop killing these planes as well. I know. There are certain excuses that go better with the accountancy department, and losing all your planes to volcanic eruption doesn't strike me as a very good one. Understandably, confusion would be there. Oh, hello. Tecumseh's come for me. Alright. We'll drive you back to the sea. Don't do that. Actually, no, I do like the sea. The sea's fine. Support myself just to make that neutral. Why did you go to war with me? You allied? You're allied with Xerxes. Oh, here we go. Isabella and Confucius are about to declare a mate. Calling it now. Calling it now. They're both going to declare a mate immediately. Let's go for a bit of extra gold from specialists. I'm just calling it now. Okay, you want to denounce me? Fine. Everyone's going to start denouncing me. I'm warring everyone. That's totally fine. That's just how it is. Right, the siege of Delhi continues, but I think I'm having more luck on Rostov, so let's go for that quickly. Go on, take it. Take it. Yes! Okay, now we're on 2 more settlements to go. This is one of them. Nice. Next turn we'll take that. So we need 1 more. 1 more. I think... Seeing as Tecumseh's gone for me. Down here. Let's go claim that. Yeah, and for 1944 was not a good year to be a pilot. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Really surprised they haven't nerfed the Mayan Empire. The unique courses is a joke. I'm now going to try it out with Ada. Yeah, Ada is very good with the Mayans. Very, very good. I haven't even played her with the Mayans, and I can tell you that she's very good with them. That's how confident I am on that one. Okay, let's start attacking Banaras. So far, so good. So far, so good. District captured. Don't you hate it when they make new districts as you go? Okay. It's fine. It's going well. Wonder how hard it is to mod a new civs, just thinking for a full world map. I think mods have already been made. I think I've already seen modded Portugal. I might be wrong. But I believe I've already seen modded Portugal. Splash damage? No. I'll get it all settled within 12 months. Oh yeah, easily within that time, I think. Wonder how... Yeah, what with everyone you say, hey, Helicopter Kicker, look. I saw you playing and I was like, I can't let Helicopter Kicker have all the fun. Two settlements left. Are you going to give me peace? I could just claim one. I'm going to do that. 30 population. I'll just claim it from him immediately. There you go. That's easy. There's the points. Now, I had both of his cities under siege there, so I'm actually taking that as a fairly sensible peace offering to me. That I can see why he might want to do that. I'm going to rebase to that because I just have a feeling Confucius is going to go for me. I just get that feeling. Don't ask me why. I just do. Need to do a full mod showcase of the first new civs then. Yeah. Mod showcase is a cool idea. I like that. Here we go. Called it. That's the alliance coming into play there. And then Isabella's coming in as well. I covet not your lands and your crown for my own sake, but for the sake of God's empire, which is mine. Yeah. I am God is essentially what you're saying there. That's fine. Oh, mobilization. Instantly got. Aircraft carrier. We can do aircraft carriers now. Amazing. Let's get some masteries. That's awesome. Food on rail station. Cool. Right, hang on. Go on. Go on. Take an L. Let me win. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, not quite this time. Close though. Are all of you lot fortify? You don't have this way. The stock exchange. Oh, it's 11 is down there. Right. Hang on, are we able to take a settlement this turn? Is there anybody I've been at war with for way too long? No. We do have to take one more thing. That's fair. Just in case no one knows, Ada was the only legitimate child of the poet Lord Byron. I didn't know that. Ah. Alright. That's a pretty good fact. I like that fact. That's... There you go, Lord Byron. Opera House and radio station time. For more influence. Excellent, up to 72 now. We need as much of that as we can get. London is unprotected. Actually, it is. It's pretty unprotected. That's not good. Let's get some trench fighters. Oh, hello. Okay, it's not quite unprotected, is it? Oh, so the trench fighter I just bought can immediately attack. It's hilarious. 1, 2. There we go. Bombers to the rescue, everyone. There are trade opportunities now. I should think so. And she was really close to her father despite her mother trying to separate them. Oh, fair play. Hey, Ramen Hood, how you doing? Been watching your channel for a long time and it's very helpful. Thank you. Hey, I'm glad you enjoy it. My pleasure. I very much enjoy it. Oh, that Air Commander might die. Never mind. Oh well, send over the Giga Navy. It's just the Giga Navy. It can't hurt you. Don't worry about it. Oh wait, you should. You should worry about everything the Giga Navy can do. The Giga Navy will come for you. Yes. There are 7 modded civs and the Fanatics left. Zoo, Portugal, Germania, Sumat, Exploration England, Exploration Venice, and Adva. Oh, nice! I will have to have a go with them. They actually sound quite fun. Wow, Revenge needs 470 gold to upgrade? That's not right. That is definitely not right. I'm just calling that now. 100% not right. Yeah, the Giga Navy is here. The Giga Navy shall not lose. Okay, people are throwing influence in their wars now, which is very annoying. Rather, you didn't do that. I'm just going to stop myself from going into negative. I don't need to do much more than that. Save my influence as much as I can. Okay, can we take one more city this turn? We must be able to. There you go. I could just sail into that one. I don't know why I can sail into that one and not other ones, but sure. Ideology complete. I don't know why that happened. I think I might have clicked something accidentally there. Don't worry, stream's not over. We figured it out. We figured it out. Don't worry. I think that was me just enthusiastically clicking off the screen. London. Manhattan Project. Counts as a wonder, so keep building it somewhere useful. Like, let's replace over something that's not really giving me much production. They're all giving me production. Ah, well. Plonk it there, then. Go, go, Gadget Manhattan Project. Yeah, that was me. I normally have all of the sort of stream things on a button to my left, but I can manually click the screen on my right, and so I accidentally did. I not got production. I haven't got production from specialists in. Why have I not got that in? I don't know. I don't know why. Hang on. I'm building Manhattan there. But I can build it here as well? And I could build it. I'm just going to build it everywhere. Why not? Multiple Manhattan projects. Oh, there's another one over here. Why not? Why not build it everywhere? That's what I'm saying. Hello. There we go. Yeah, we've managed to give everyone a shock by making it seem like it was the end of the stream, but it's not quite. Can't get rid of me that easily. Okay, Mr. City State, you're next. Serves you right for following someone that isn't me. Okay, you are being attacked pretty badly now. Well, they may take Rostov back. Well, Navy, return. May as well keep what we've got. Ah, hello. I hear you were interested in my massive navy. Nanjing. Howdy. Bombing time. I don't know how much science you can get out of multiple Manhattan projects. The second one onwards, just happiness. Yeah, maybe. As our leader, good day to you and your new British leader. I know. We have an actual British leader in the game. Ada Lovelace. Very good. Wonder if Expansion 1 will have loyalty again in some form. Just feels unfinished without it. I don't think it will. I don't think we're going to see loyalty for some time. And that's a shame. +3 combat strength for packed air units when attacking enemy unit that is adjacent to a friendly military unit. Oh, danger close. Nice. And we'll go for extra movement. It is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring. Hey, nice. That's cool. I wonder if there'll be co-op win conditions like for ecom. Yeah, co-op win conditions would be really cool. That's, I mean, we're not going to see that. I mean, I very much doubt we will see that, but that would be amazingly cool if we saw that. I'd be up for that. Dig. Dig to win. Dig for Britain. Oh, look, we've taken over Railroad Tycoon as well because we are just railroad enthusiasts. Mass production. That's a tech mastery, which gives me culture. Ooh. Killed the unit. I need reinforcements. Quickly. Land ship. Land. And then rifle inventory. Attack. And field gun. Attack as well. You can't attack. That's not how this works. Fire. Reinforcements have arrived. There we go. Rostov is saved. Give me 25% production towards completing projects in cities of a science building. And, so don't forget, because we haven't really spoken about this, I'm using Ada's memento, which means if I complete a science and I am working on something with production, my capital just finishes it immediately. So, there's Manhattan. An Operation Ivy. Can we just finish a tech? Or yeah? Yeah, Ada is very good. Very good. But that's the Memento, to be fair. The Memento did that rather than Ada. But still. Powerful. Oh, it's the noise and the sound. It's also terrifying and I love it. It's horrible. It's horrible. But that's exactly how it should be. It should be horrible. Wow. Yeah, it was it's fairly effective. Oh, they've actually got battleships. Confucius is teched above me here. Confucius's units are much stronger than mine with the deity bonuses. But now, actually, I can change some stuff around. So, we're not doing many endeavours, I'll be honest with you. That's gone. But I could take out that culture. We're going to go for Scorched Death. We're going to go for Assembly Line. Should take the production off just a tiny bit. We're now at 191. I can probably do that up a little bit more. Overbuilding is not. Towns getting production doesn't matter. Military units, no. Constructing buildings, maybe that works. It does not. Okay, that's fun. Nukes are definitely better in 7. I 100% agree. It is quite amusing. But we need a World Congress at this point. We need a World Congress to be like, hey, not cool. Not cool. You can't just drop nukes on people. And I'll be like, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hey! Is mine. Oops. Attack recklessly or don't attack at all. I like the one person I'm not at war with. Fine. The sound effect is pretty wild. Bam. Bam. Fair play. That's gone. That's gone now. Xerxes did look a bit angry, yeah. Not best pleased. I think everyone is a bit angry with me, to be honest with you. One turn left. Not at this point, it doesn't particularly matter, does it? Let's be honest. Artifact! Yay! Let's give everyone a bit of an upgrade quickly. I am always peaceful. I would say I'm the most peaceful Civ player. I think you might take this back, you know. Never mind. Man, I have a lot of units. Okay. We don't want to go into the radiation. We can get close. You heal. Nice. As you can see, we're having a lot of success here. And the Armada arrives. We didn't get any other legacy points, unfortunately, which is a shame for my my rankings. I would like to have leveled Ada up a little bit more than we did. But, you know, ultimately, wow, that is a noise, isn't it? Oh, Operation Ivy detonated. The world has seen how powerful we are. We did it just off the coast of London, which doesn't seem very safe at all. But it's fine. It's fine. Nobody minds. Yeah, Ada is a lot of fun. I think Ada with certain builds would be really good. Weirdly enough, I don't think she's actually fantastic as Great Britain. I think actually she's better with people like Maya and people with a lot of civic masteries in the actual civilization culture tree. That would be that's the bit that I think that she'd be really good at. You have to stream every time I decide to come in early and grade before anything class. I don't wander around. I just watch you and grade like crazy. So I've become your revision tool, have I, Poppy Dude? Yeah, maybe. Don't you guys think that the AI shortcomings are most exposed when you get an AI player that goes to like 1,000 science, 2,000 culture per turn, the end of exploration? Yeah, they don't really focus on the victory conditions very well. That is the big problem. My island did look like the UK. It did. It was very cool. I did enjoy that. Yeah, we could have waited a bit longer to get the Railroad Tycoon or to actually do the Space Race. But look, Confucius was actually doing Space Race in his defense. So we did have to kind of keep an eye on Confucius. If we'd left it too much longer, he would have genuinely started winning. But, alas, I was quicker. Fair him. I get a level. Hey, that's fine. Just a little bit of experience. We can take that. And I'm still on level 38. These levels after 36 are very difficult to get. I need to do more experience grinding and power level myself through a little bit. That would be a good thing to do, right? Well, Ada was a lot of fun. Ada was a lot of fun. I'm curious as to what you all think. How does Ada and Great Britain play? Great Britain, I will be honest, apart from the cool battleship, is not particularly memorable. Compared to someone like Siam or Mughal India. Oh, look at that. A crash. The game has crashed. Compared to some of those modern age civs, I'm not entirely sure. Great Britain has a lot going on, but they were fun. They were fun enough. I think Carthage looks like a lot more fun, so we need to play them. Hey, I am about to disappear soon, so if anyone wants to say anything else, Nuke's better than 7, but Hurricanes is so much worse. The animation is laughable once you notice it. Oh no, I have to have a look. To get more fan positioning experience, I did a lot of the Civ Victory accomplishments, aka do military legacy with Mongolia. Yeah, I need to focus on doing those sort of things. That's very true. The modern age in general feels dull compared to the other ages. I think it's just a bit of an anticlimax because exploration has such a cool thing. Here's my pitch. Antiquity started small. Exploration got bigger. Modern should have got taller. Modern should have had more buildings on the same quarter, and it should have gone to a satellite layer. I'm just calling it now. I think that would have been really cool, and then you would have had more map. It would have been much more difficult to do, but I think that would have been really cool. I enjoy watching. That's really good, Papa did. I'm glad you all enjoyed. Hey, you've all been absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for all of your support this evening. I'm sorry it was a bit late, but we had a bit of trouble getting the DLC to work. But it worked eventually, and Ada was worth the wait. Thank you so much, everybody. I've been Ursa Ryan. Have a lovely evening. See you later. Good night.